We don't get that a lot in hip hop.
True.
When niggas just start telling the truth about their household. Royce is one of the greatest rappers to ever live. Y'all won't give him his credit.
I give him his credit.
All right.
I think this podcast is on YouTube.
As one of the greatest ever?
Yeah.
All right, I'm just telling you.
I think we have a YouTube video that says, "Is Royce the 5'9" the greatest rapper of all time?" It's possible. He's in the early category.
Absolutely.
All right, let me get these drops out the way so we can get this podding out the way, you know what I mean?
No,
Fuck you thought I was here to do, huh?
no Joe Budden. No Rory and
It's Parks.
What's that?
It's Parks.
What's happening?
Microphone check 1 2. What is this? Welcome to another wonderful episode of the Joe Budden Podcast, also known as the JBP. I am your wonderful, humble, gracious, grateful, and highly favored host, Joe Budden, here with a few of my nearest and dearest friends, or some niggas that I just thought would be pretty cool for a podcast. Maul is here, Parks is here, Rory is here, Erickson is here, Savon is here, STD in the building, Screen Man is here, Rim is here, +1. Everyone. How's everyone feeling?
Good.
Feeling good.
How's everyone doing?
Really good. Yeah.
Doing well.
Come on, give me a little more than that. Utilize your platform responsibly. How was your week? How was your weekend? What was the most disturbing text that you've received? What was the most disturbing phone call you've had since the last time I've seen you? Who really riled you up a little bit? Come on, let's take this thing to the next level, guys.
I mean,
Rory's been riled up.
when you're engaged, who else can rile you up?
So, how are you and Sam?
How is everything at home?
Everything is everything, and that doesn't mean good or bad.
It doesn't mean anything.
It just means it is what it is.
No, but married
Everything is
niggas got to get good at that,
Yeah.
at telling you how the relationship is going without telling you anything.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
everything is everything, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, we're both working.
Blessed.
Yeah.
I mean,
So you were
we're, hey,
blessed.
she just got a promotion.
Yeah, yeah.
No, we're in the place God wants us to be in right now.
Yeah, no, I feel you. I feel you.
Makes
That.
sense. I see it on your face. I see it.
Parks, how are things at home
Things are well. Yeah.
with this newfound star that you live with? We never got into that.
Yeah. No, everything's good. Just a little confident now. But it's cool.
That's it. Yeah, that's it. Stays out just a little bit later.
Yeah.
She's gonna wash the dishes as quick as before.
Don't you hate that when they get
I know.
confidence?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Like without you being involved, like you didn't implement it. Like, damn, she got confidence from elsewhere.
Damn, Parks.
Stay
Yeah,
your
you
ground,
know.
man. Stay your ground.
Yeah.
Maul?
They start pretending to get a little angry about their great work when it's noticed in the streets. Like, oh, I wish everyone would stop coming up to me telling me how much they love me.
I wish
I've seen it happen.
I wish you would stop.
Yeah, another one came up and said it was such a good performance. I wish they just leave me alone.
That's some funny shit. I'm just trying to live my life.
That's definitely Rome, too.
Well, go Ren, man. Shout out to her.
Yeah, no,
How's
she did.
everything
She
with
did
you,
that.
Joe? How was your
Wait,
weekend?
hold up. We're not off of you. So what
okay.
what have you changed now in this relationship to keep up with this new star that you have?
I'm just trying to wash
You
the
just doing the
dishes
same
quick.
stuff?
Just trying to wash the dishes quicker.
Yeah.
That's it.
I don't know if that's gonna keep
That ain't
him,
gonna
man.
crack it. That ain't gonna get it done, Parks.
That ain't gonna get it done with Paul
ain't-
George
yeah.
on the prowl.
Yeah, nah.
doing the
He out there.
doing the dishes
He out
faster.
there, yeah. He out there.
That nigga hairline is intact. You washing the dishes fast. All right.
This is like the 4th episode in a row you brought up Paul George.
I'm
Man,
just
is,
talking
is
shit.
everything okay?
No, I'm just talking shit.
Like,
I
come
swear
on,
I
tell
just-
me, Paul George do something.
No. He didn't. Paul George been the nicest guy.
So you want to line him up when he comes to New York?
No, Paul George, why?
I'm just saying.
No, I wouldn't do that to Paul. I fuck with Paul.
I fuck with Paul George.
I fuck with Paul,
Good dude.
man.
Cool dude.
We got some pretty good Paul George jokes off mic, but still.
Cool
Joe,
dude,
how's everything
man.
with you? How's things at home?
Oh man, funny you should ask. Everything.
Stop doing that. Yo.
What? It's not funny he should ask.
No, it's not. Stop doing
No.
that.
Everything is
Stop,
good at
man.
home,
Stop.
Parks.
That's good to hear.
Everything is awesome and wonderful.
That's
and
great, man.
Yeah.
Did Lex enjoy his Halloween?
Yeah. How did
Another day.
Another day in the world of
Have
life.
we not spoken since Halloween? All of us? Nah.
It's been a month of Halloween.
yeah,
I
no,
think the last time we recorded was Halloween. Right?
I ain't gonna lie, you bartenders that's like still trying to wear your Halloween outfits on Friday and Saturday after Halloween, not the same effect.
It don't hit the same?
Nah.
Depends on the outfit.
All they do is
No,
throw
it
on some
don't.
cat ears.
No, it don't.
and wear the same fit.
You get mad when their Halloween outfit ain't fucking with their normal Tuesday outfit. It's like,
Yeah.
fam,
Those are
you be
great
butt ass on Tuesdays. Who is this Joker woman?
Yeah. Bring out the naked girl.
The joke was on us. We want you naked.
Oh, I was about to say something objectifying.
I'm glad you didn't.
Yeah, we out of here. Well, I'm fine, Parks.
That's good to know.
I'm great. Had a really good weekend, really relaxing. Stayed on, didn't do too much. I don't do
You
much.
go trick or treating?
No.
You can dress up?
No.
You're no fun.
Halloween is a scam. Fucking
The pagans, I know.
Brought into the culture by you and
The
your
pagans. It was the pagans.
Yeah, I'm not doing that. Funny you
Wait,
say that.
hold on. As opposed to what other holiday?
They're all pagan holidays.
They're all scams. Actually, since you say that, I wasn't going to play this clip, but since you say that, I'm going to play this clip. Y'all talk while I find this
Rory, did you dress up as anything?
this Khalil Mack clip.
No, I
do a
didn't.
little
Here we
couples
go.
fit?
I found the clip. You can answer. Go ahead.
No, we didn't. So that's why I think Sam and I get along as much as we fight. It just be like real big decisions in life that we just will automatically agree on. Do you want to do a couple's costume? No. Get away from me.
We need to create a holiday.
That's why we...
we should create
for
a
men?
holiday. Yeah.
I'm with you. Yeah, let's do it.
Yeah,
Just create a
right.
holiday.
What month?
You're not getting respect. You're not-
Something right before.
Let's do like January or February.
March.
This video that I'm about to play for you guys is allegedly Khalil Mack's house on Halloween.
Okay.
When he hired a security guard to stand in front of his house to tell all the little white kids that no, we're not doing that Halloween shit this year.
Wait, what? He hired security to tell people don't ring his bell?
Get off my lawn.
Okay.
We're not doing that Halloween
Is
shit
this
this
the
year.
dude from the Raiders?
He's in the
That
Bears
used to be
now.
on the Raiders, who was
Okay.
on the Bears now, one of the best players in the universe.
Okay.
So I'm gonna play it for you. And the white guy, like, your white privilege is great. The white guy's angry at him about this. He told him to move out to town.
Move out the whole town?
Yo, white people are the greatest people in the world.
Well, everyone,
All right, so let me-
everyone knows Illinois and Halloween are synonymous.
All right, here we go.
So he
I
has
got
to
it
leave.
for you right here. Look, kids.
All right, we're approaching Khalil's.
Oh, well,
Approaching
first of all,
Khalil's.
all right, hold on.
Look, he's
It's a
approaching.
setup.
I'm
It sounds
showing y'all
like
the
a
video.
This is nasty already.
They're looking at the guard. They can see
So
the
they
guard.
know who lives there.
They know who lives
Yeah.
there. Big ass house. They know the vibe.
Is that your crib?
Oh shit, it's up there. All
Oh no!
right, here we
Why
go.
does this look exactly
They're-
like your
they're-
neighborhood
They're
and crib?
approaching the security guard. Here we go. Get into your white boy bag.
What'd they tell you to say?
This house isn't doing Halloween this year.
Oh, no way. What if I give you a bag of candy to hand out just to be neighborly? Can we do that? It's so unneighborly.
I
He's,
honestly,
it's legitimately the only house in the whole neighborhood not handing out candy.
really?
Yes.
All I know is I was just asked to stand out here and say this house isn't participating this year.
Wow, brutal. I hope he moves really soon.
That was kind of funny, though. Wow, that's crazy. Yeah, I hope he gets the fuck out of here.
I hope he moves pretty soon.
Yo, what's wrong with white people, man?
What do you
gotta
expect
get
from
out.
like the meanest linebacker in football? He kills people for a living. Not literally, but as close as you can get to killing people.
Listen, on Halloween, I was in my kitchen. I had one of the blinds rolled up to the window, and I was washing dishes. I call myself cleaning. Out of the corner of my eye, I just saw like people walking, busting through my gate, walking aggressively to my door.
And called Swole.
And I got paranoid. So I turned right around, and then I saw it was some Halloween people, and I was like, get the fuck off my shit. No, ain't no candy. Bye. You and your little kid, I don't know them. Get off my shit.
Damn.
And then they looked like they was a little upset at that. And then they left. But I feel like that should be well within everyone's right.
No, it is. I mean,
Isn't the thing you just turn off the light? Isn't that the game?
Yeah.
I feel like you know the houses that are participating and the ones that aren't.
Yeah, 'cause
Fam,
you see people
just
coming
by
from
the
the house.
appearance.
Did you have a pumpkin?
No.
Oh, so they should have known.
Yeah. It's things that you could do to let people know that we're not acknowledging this day.
Yeah, there's no spiders outside. You know?
There's things you can do. Having a security guard stand is hilarious, though. Because my thing is, it looks like, can't you lock the gate? Like,
So
just-
I thought that was a little much until the dude started the video with, we're walking up to homeboy's crib. Now I see why you got security.
But I'm putting security out there too. I don't think anything was wrong with this, by the way. But I didn't want to start with Khalil Mack. Did I introduce this podcast? Shout out to our Spotify listenership. Shout out to our YouTube viewership. Shout out to our first and last time listeners and everyone in between. Shout out to everybody going to therapy. Shout out to everybody that's employed, unemployed. Shout out to everybody that's working things through with their significant other out there. Shout out to all the full-time dads. Shout out to all the full-time moms. Shout out to all the nurses. Who else y'all got? Come on, give it to me. Shout out to all the chop shop niggas, man.
The chop
Yeah.
shop niggas.
Okay.
No, because their job is really hard now with all the electronics they put in cars.
I think it actually made it easier.
No,
'Cause
hell
you can
no.
just bleep into a car now. Like if you got the little
No,
fodder.
I mean to chop that shit down so they can't find it.
Oh, okay.
That shit is tough.
Taking parts out now.
Yeah, so shout out to all you guys.
Yeah, all right.
Okay, now, where would you beautiful gentlemen like to begin? Lot to get to.
Well, you had something on your
Who
wish
the
list.
fuck shot Ghost, buddy?
You had something on your wish list. You wanted them to go extreme and to get crazy, and you said, "Let's do it if we're gonna do it. Let's go all the way." And they sped things up. They kind of took it there.
Sped things up.
I'm just saying, this is what y'all wanted.
I could have done without the little whodunit thing.
I could have done without.
You wasn't feeling the hashtags?
7 of these seasons.
Yeah.
There's only 6.
They gave you what you
They
needed.
gave you what you needed?
Ghost, who shot you?
Can I ask a question before we get to who shot Ghost?
Sure.
Which one of all those people got arrested for loading a handgun in the middle of Manhattan?
Yeah.
Putting
all
the
in
clip
trouble.
in, cocking that shit back under mad streetlights in Midtown.
I don't think New Angie was strapped.
If
Yeah,
you're-
she was. She had the little. Nah, I mean,
I thought she had the little paper. I thought she was just going to serve him.
If you are unaware of what we're talking about, and boy, I can't wait to get into what Parks just said. I cannot wait. I spent my entire weekend pausing and rewinding Angela's sister with a gun.
is that your main suspect?
Nah.
Yo, half of these people, I don't know what they're angry at Ghost about. Am I off here?
Angie's sister was sitting there like, nah, I know you ain't do that shit.
Yo,
She runs up strapped on him.
did I not watch the scene correctly just now? You just said, yo, nah, you didn't do that, and I know you loved her. And now you want to kill him?
Yeah, I don't know where they're going with this.
If you're unaware of what we're talking about
Spoiler alert.
spoiler alert. We're
It's not
talking
really.
about
You're not
Yeah.
spoiled.
the
Nothing's
mid-
spoiled.
It was
the
spoiled before it went
mid-season
on.
finale of Power, in which Ghost was shot, I would like to believe, and killed at the end of the episode. Now, there's some of you out there that don't believe he's killed, that don't believe he's dead, because these clips keep saying, well, who shot Ghost and not who murdered Ghost.
Well, that's because
Well,
they're
he
gonna.
has a gunshot wound to the middle of his chest, which would imply that he bled out like a pig.
He also
And
may have
he's-
fallen off the balcony.
He's also falling like the Kendrick Lamar swimming pools video.
And you know that he wasn't doing nothing but being drunk in the club anyway. So somebody could easily run up on him and shoot him and make him fall off the balcony in a nice suit and hug the killer. Like, what the fuck is Ghost doing?
Falling.
Yeah.
Fam. So, all right, cool, Maul. You're absolutely correct. Last week, I asked for them to continue with the outlandish writing.
And they did. They didn't disappoint.
Oh, you ain't seen no outlandish writing yet.
I think the most outlandish shit comes now.
You're right, because none of the people they showed us are the people that killed Ghost.
Right. I think it was somebody already inside the club.
Listen, with
Maybe it was
Powers
suicide.
with Powers writing, this is about to be one of Ghost's old barbers that he stole work from back. This is gonna be somebody they ain't even introduce us to.
It's going to be a homeboy that's giving Tasha the work.
Oh, the drug
yeah.
dealer from outside.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, homeboy that popped up and said, "Yo, you want me to take care of this for you?"
That's the one.
We would never see that one coming. It was just a lot wrong with this. It was a lot wrong with this, and I just want to declare that this will be my last episode of Power.
You lied.
You're lying.
I'm
Like
not.
shit.
I'm
You're lying
not.
like shit.
I'm not. I'm telling you, I'm not.
Why is the last episode's beginning January?
Try to stretch it out.
Yeah, no, it's the second half of the season.
Yeah.
They've done it with other
That's it.
shows.
Yeah. Walking Dead used to do that every year. Does Walking Dead still come
Sopranos
on?
did it.
This is
Ghost, who has been the savviest, classiest criminal for all of these seasons, now in this episode is reading everyone.
Yeah, Joe, but you didn't see the complex writing and buildup of him telling everyone that he doesn't need them anymore and he is all powerful. And then he
That's character
fell.
development.
You didn't see the metaphor of him falling off the balcony because he isn't as powerful as he once thought he was.
Listen, if this nigga got shot by a star tender, I'm not watching this shit, man. I can't do it.
He's a star tender. Every fucking episode he in there drinking in a nice suit.
That's true.
That's fucking funny.
And never mixed a drink.
Always on his
true.
phone,
So
not
it's just-
paying
it's
it.
always
Whiskey
straight. It's
not
straight.
paying attention to his surroundings. Ghost is a fucking star tender. Yeah. If they think that this cheap plot is going to get me to pay attention to whatever new story is coming with Tariq, they got another thing coming. Hey, Tariq, yo, this show is like a slap in the face to niggas that really grew up without their dads at some point. What the fuck are you so angry at Ghost about?
Yeah, I don't understand that.
There's a few of us here that never had our dad, man. Come on. Everybody watching would take Ghost as a dad.
In fact, my dad tried to be a ghost and it didn't work
My
out.
dad is home watching saying, yo, man, he really bodying this father role.
Yo, he about to be governor.
My dad didn't sniff governor.
Live in a penthouse in Midtown. Like, come on, fam. This is crazy. But
That's what happens when you go legit.
you almost have to watch it, though.
No, this is what happens when you fucking get Game of Thrones. Everybody's just snatching a bag and not really giving a fuck about the integrity of things. Hey, guess what? When the last time we seen a after episode breakdown from Courtney Kemp? Courtney Kemp said, hey, check this out. I can't explain it.
Yeah, like,
I got nothing.
How do y'all want me to tell them?
Yeah.
Like, I didn't even
So-
write this.
So we've hired Terrence J.
Oh, that's my other thing. Yeah, fam,
who was in the car, Terrence?
y'all...
Who shot Ghost and who was in the car?
Say,
Can
yo,
we start a
could it be the
hashtag?
same person?
It might be. Whoever was in the car with Terrence is who shot Ghost. That's what I'm rolling with.
Yeah, Terrence keep popping up with these nice ass suits like we forgot.
Yeah, nah, we ain't forget.
Give it to us, TJ. Waiting on this shit like the number one 106 vid.
Yeah, this is crazy.
The other thing that's funny about this, all right, so y'all killed Proctor, cool. I wasn't cool with it, but cool, y'all killed him. Y'all killed Ghost. Boy, did I enjoy the scenes between Ghost and Proctor because it was like, all right, these are the only two niggas that can really act here.
Well, first of all, Ghost is not dead yet. They're gonna give Ghost at least 6 episodes of being in a coma, holding on. That's coming.
Oh, Angel Ghost.
Yeah, no, that's coming.
Now, Angel Ghost is going to be there because they gave us Angel 50.
with Angela.
Angel Angela.
They tried to throw Raina in there because they was getting killed. Like, all right,
yeah.
he sees his side chick but never sees his daughter.
Fam, they made Lorenz Tate forget how to act.
Huh?
Yeah.
They made Lorenz Tate forget how to act.
Lorenz Tate
This
can't
is
do-
still old dog that we looking at with this bullshit, mayor bullshit on the screen.
I'm still very curious to see any of these actors like outside of this. Like, is this thing gonna still be on them after this show?
Oh, yeah. For sure.
I mean,
The white lady was just sucking Ghost's fucking private part last episode. I want you to run with me,
private part.
be my running mate, be the governor, and secure the black vote for me. I need you. I can't win it without you. First 10 minutes of this episode, she's like, oh, you ain't got the QCP no more?
But he found a bar.
Oh, wait.
He found a bar. It's cool.
Wait,
They went from like
Wait.
a
fam.
wait, he found his uncle's bar.
Yeah.
Come on, man. Hey, audience, everybody out there listening, all of y'all got an uncle that own a bar. We don't know nothing about it.
That's a fact.
You think more uncle told them about the bars they own? More ain't getting a piece of that shit.
Nope.
Now all of a sudden, Ghost could pop up. Hey, but in the event you do sell it.
And then first of all, how you lie to your dead daughter that you're seeing an hallucination of how proud her grandfather would have been that he was buying the bar just to get the black people vote.
You lying to your dead daughter?
How you lie to your dead daughter?
Nah, that'd be the same niggas that be like,
sick.
all my kids, and they be lying. On the dead homies.
So now it's time for the moment. Oh,
don't don't roll over his newfound relationship of telling everyone he's moving on with a chick that he's had about 4 conversations with. If we're gonna keep it a buck,
Yeah.
they've been on camera with each other twice. Now they making out in public. You telling Tasha, yo, I found my new soulmate.
Yeah, you can,
Wait a minute.
you can have the divorce now. You're good.
You thought I was bad at having that conversation. Let me tell you something, buddy. Ghost just keeps failing
quick.
at.
He moves quick.
Hey, he's really bad at the and another thing. Like when he say it, and another thing. That young lady, that's my future now. You back off. It's over. Like, you can't say that. You can't tell her. You can't tell your ex-wife or fiance that this other lady's your future now.
And somebody that has enough information to put you under the jail.
Right.
That's the last person you want to do that
That nigga walked up to Tommy like, yo, you ain't shit. You never been shit. You always needed me. Like, yeah, he wants to kill you now. I'm not watching no more. I say all that to say that I'm not watching anymore.
I'm tuned the fuck
I'm
in.
going to watch.
I'm watching it twice as
definitely gonna
aggressively
watch.
as I did before.
Niggas think I'm gonna wait till January to see what the fuck.
Well, no, I'm
But
gonna
you
I'm gonna
almost
continue
have to,
living
though,
my
Joe.
life. But
You know what, Maul?
almost have
I've
to,
seen the show Dallas before. Have you seen the show Dallas before when JR got killed and they did that whole big thing in '81 about who killed Dallas?
No.
I wasn't.
I mean, who killed JR?
No.
They
I wasn't-
They
I
only
wasn't
showed
a soap-
white people only showed the repeats till '89.
Yeah, no, I wasn't a soap opera guy.
Okay, same thing in How to Get Away with Murder. Like, and that's my thing with this Game of Thrones shit. It's just so lazy. We've seen it. Y'all have taken it from somewhere.
Yeah, but
So, no, I
But you
don't-
can't. It's been lazy. You can't get mad at laziness when it's just
Yeah, but
past
to
your
me,
point of lazy.
but to me, it hasn't been lazy.
I could see people
I was
get
the
mad.
guy that was arguing with you, saying this had the potential to be better than The Wire in season 1.
I was
So
going to
don't-
keep
don't-
that because you're my friend. I was going to keep that a secret.
No, in season.
But if you want to admit it, that's cool.
I said that. I'm here to admit some shit. I said that in season 1. In season 1.
Yeah, okay.
This is
No, even with I'm not even using hindsight 2020. Season 1 was not better than season 1. The Wire.
Nah. It's cool.
Well, I was talking about potential,
It's cool, man. It's cool.
and that potential left, but it's fine.
Joe
got
he took a shot. He took
Yeah,
a shot.
That's
take a
fine.
shot.
We all do.
It's a hot
Took a
take.
shot at
We
that,
all do.
man.
Took a shot.
We all take shots.
I was wrong.
Yeah.
I was wrong. This is
okay.
this is over.
But we have
they
to watch
hoodwinked
because
us.
I feel like this is part of our
I'm not doing it.
of the
I'm
hip hop.
watching.
Well, no,
I'll watch.
I would be more mad. I never watched Game of Thrones, but it sounded like a really well written show from what people said. I'm not mad at this now. It's been shitty writing for the past
that's a
2.5,
fact.
3 seasons.
I'm gonna watch shitty writing and bad actors executed now.
Yeah,
It's
absolutely.
called entertainment. You never watched 90 Day Fiancé?
Now it's a comedy
It's the
at
same
this
thing.
point.
Yeah.
Ever watch what?
90 Day Fiancé. It's the same thing. They just have guns in the show.
No, but Ash told me to watch it because it's really good.
It's the greatest guilty TV show you'll ever watch.
Okay.
I even purchased it today. The Other Side, 90 Day Fiance, the other show.
You got to
The
do
Other
before. You
Side.
got to do before the 90 Day. You got to see the prequel before you get to the nominee. Yeah,
I would
you got to do the knowledge first. You got to get to know the couples.
That's exactly the type of show I want to put Maul in, like a 90 Day Fiance.
I kind of feel like Maul has kind of done it on the low already.
I've had a fiance for 90 days.
No, but you
From DR or
you,
something?
you married a chick to give her papers.
Yeah.
Nah, I got close to that.
You sold a chick her papers before, 15 grand.
Nah, I never did it.
That's what it goes for these days?
That's what Maul's selling
15's
for.
kind of high now.
Maul is selling for 10 to 15. 10 to 15. I'm
You
married.
gotta, you gotta stop saying Maul is selling it.
A chick,
10 to
but wait,
15.
a chick. All right. Forget about that because I don't want to spread false narratives. I want you guys to be your best selves. So forget about that. You never did that. Has a chick that ever needed papers proposed to you?
Propose, like actually got a ring or something.
No.
Oh,
Maul.
no, brought the idea to me?
Chicks that need papers and not giving rings to
Yeah,
you.
that's all. Like no, like brought the
They're
idea
like,
to me.
Yo, man, I'm in a jam.
Not directly, but
Look at
not directly.
That's how he met his wife.
Yo, look at it. Hey, look at Scream. Hey, you niggas is Screams.
Not directly.
Hey, Eric's is screaming. Me too, y'all. Me too, y'all. I see
But
them.
it wasn't the actual girl.
I was
but it
getting
was a
dressed for
friend
the
of
club. She come out the shower. Yo, man, I'm stressed out. Hey, I don't know. Fucking telling me for. We going out.
That's crazy. Remember when chicks used to be, yo, I'm stressed. I don't know how I'm going to pay my next month rent. Now they saying, yo, I need a whole new identity in the United States.
No, it happens though a lot. It
Yeah,
does.
no, this is
Yeah,
a whole
It happens a lot. It does.
popular
It's
show.
not even a secret.
Especially in New York.
No, but stupid me. I just got mad. I entertained it. I entertained it. She was like, yo, I'm stressed out. Here come Captain Saver Joe. Well, what's going on?
How can I help?
Captain Saver Joe.
Yo,
is hilarious.
I'm almost parked up. Yo, what is it with men that just want to help?
Yeah, no, for that 15
Bad
grand, you'll
news.
think about
Yeah, I popped in. Yo, how can I help?
it.
Yo, you marry me, but we won't really be married. You can still do you.
Yeah. Yeah, I know. Until they start knocking on your door.
You gonna pay me for this? How much? 10. And that's when the argument ensued. Cause I'm like, bitch, you think my marriage
more
on? Yeah, you think?
That's what you.
Yo, you think
I'm worth more than
Yo, I know my worth, Mia.
Yeah, come on. I'm worth more than
I ain't seen Mia since. I know Mia out there too.
That's funny.
Can't even
Worth more
serve the
than
papers to
that.
get
It don't
divorced.
matter if you never see a chick anymore if you got videos of her.
That's a aha moment. That is a ha-ha. For sure. I'm rolling.
Yeah,
Sorry.
I'm rolling with
I
that.
don't think
yeah.
they know
You won't.
that.
You won't try to find her.
You check her IG, she deleted it.
Nah, she got to be on a hot streak. She got to be on a 2-year hot streak for me to try to find her from the vid.
What you mean a 2-year hot streak? Like you ain't seen her in 2 years?
No, you gotta. She gotta have a Fetty Wap 2-year run. I cannot see you in 2
She has
years.
to be
If
charting.
I have the vid, it's cool. I don't give a fuck what you doing.
Right.
Right.
But if I got the vid and now you on a 2-year glow up out in the street running around,
Yeah,
you
new
looking a
vid.
little yes.
What you're suggesting is another vid.
need a new
you
one.
want you want another vid?
Nah, this vid ain't.
Like, come on, I ain't even sample that right there. Like, I need a new vid.
Like, what's up? You gotta eat today. You gotta eat. I'm the you gotta eat dude. Yo, so you wanna go out to eat tomorrow? No, I'm busy. I mean, you gotta eat.
Joe asking, did you eat today and mean it?
Yo, for sure. Because he didn't eat yet. He just wants some company to go eat.
I feel that.
Yo,
Hell yeah.
Eating alone is whack.
Yo, you gotta eat some money shit.
Gotta eat. I know you hungry. Know you hungry.
All right, come on, because this is what I feel like y'all don't divulge none of the muddy lines that y'all fucking get out there. So
No, I
let's
just
move on.
said, I know you
Come
hungry.
on, let's get to brunchella.
That's my shit.
Nah, that's my muddy shit. Don't steal my muddy shit.
Brunchella. Which one of y'all went to Brunchella, man?
You?
Because none of y'all ain't hit my phone all week, and I know y'all was out there. I seen Joe tapping his foot
What the
in
fuck
the
is
car.
brunchella?
The mall
What's
shit.
some Joe put together? You know Joe.
It's like Brunchpalooza?
Acting like he don't know
Yeah.
about brunchella.
I don't know about
It's just
brunchella.
waffles at Duce Palooza. That's all it is.
Oh, okay. That sounds kind
Don't
of
try to add me to this.
Do say
You was
Palooza.
at the service mall. Don't
Duce
try to
is
add me to
brunchella.
it.
Brunchella.
Yo, you do say niggas is doing Duce, and this is not an ad. Y'all doing Duce in the Barclays?
Yes, we are.
Niggas have glowed up.
That's a fact.
Nobody thinks this is wild.
You gotta respect
Yeah,
it.
we all think it's insane.
Why y'all doing that shit, man?
Why not?
Swag.
Word. I'll be there. When is that?
If some December 13th,
We out.
14th, somewhere in there.
While we getting dates off, December 6th and 7th or 7th and 8th?
7th and 8th.
December 7th and December 8th. The JBP is live in B-More and Philadelphia. December 19th, we are live at the Beacon Theater in New York City. Mama, I made it.
All my white friends are hyped. They're like,
one
yo,
of
that's a
them
big deal.
That's one of them venues.
Do you guys want to like open up in the Barclays, like in the walk-in?
She wants to warm the crowd up.
Get a little pod off.
Barclays.
No.
Just us, just chilling.
You can see how Anita Baker rings off in there.
Have any of y'all seen any Brooklyn Nets footage of Kyrie passing the ball to somebody?
No, I have not.
Is there anybody to pass the ball to?
Seen him
That nigga-
stepping off his
Yeah,
back
don't do
foot
that.
on
That
every
nigga
shot.
Carius LeVert is tight. like, yo, I'm nice too a little bit.
Yeah. He got his bag, but it's like,
Yeah,
I want to get my shit off too.
All right, so what were we talking about? Some shit we don't care about? Power?
No, we're talking about Brunchella.
Oh. Yeah, I'm not hip.
Hip Park. Somebody hit
Yeah.
Parks. To what Brunchella
It's a festival
is, or-
with waffles.
Listen, I'm not. I could be completely wrong. It's Sunday service with food, right?
In 2020, I will get through an entire year without discussing Kanye West.
No, you won't.
One time.
I don't think so.
Yeah, I doubt it.
I promise y'all.
I doubt it.
I have a list of things that for this podcast I am not discussing in 2020. Kanye West being one of them.
Okay.
Anything bisexual with me being 2.
What?
I'm done with
Wait,
niggas
hold
saying-
on.
I'm
No, we
trying-
just said you was
now
gay.
y'all
We
know.
didn't say you was bisexual.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's done for 2020. I'm done. I'm done pandering.
You setting your foot down?
Thought you was trying to take us to the next
I
level.
can't say that Drake is on that list because he's got an album coming.
It's impossible to not talk about.
Yeah.
One of the
Kanye
biggest-
and Drake.
One of the
Not
biggest
for
artists
you.
in
That's
music history.
Not for you.
So what's up? You wasn't feeling the pancakes? What's up?
Listen, I don't. You guys discuss it. I try to stay mute during Kanye discussions now because I'm unable to give objectified opinions.
Well, Maul went and Maul he Instagrammed his plate of dry pancakes.
More Instagram. What's up? You brought some Bisquick with you up there.
No, I'm looking
That's
at
how
this.
you was getting in your bag. You was making the pancakes.
With the brunch to cook.
Oh, yeah.
I was
wanted
Everyone has to do their part.
Oh shit! You was the chef up north. You wasn't?
No.
Oh.
I'm looking at that picture. So he has like crosses and shit.
They made me the chef in rehab once. It took them one time to tell me to make the spaghetti. Hey, sorry, Newark Renaissance House. That day was fucked up in there.
Nobody ate.
Fair. Niggas had diarrhea, stomach aches.
You ain't give it up in the kitchen?
Joe Budden never got back to that cafeteria again, which was fucked up because in the caf you got extras. Like you could get extras if you was making the shit. So that was like a thing, but I didn't get to go back anymore.
Damn, kid.
Nah, they was cool.
You fucked up the lick.
How you fuck up spaghetti in a rehab?
Yeah, they're not even picky about this shit.
Not at all.
Niggas just happy to get some home
Well,
cooked.
no, you can't use any seasoning or salt or anything that looks like. Never mind.
It was niggas I wrote raps with was coming up to the line like, come on, come on, Joe.
That's
It's
how
some
you do it.
bullshit.
I want to hear a chef and lyric from you.
Yeah, man, it's some bullshit.
That's hilarious.
And ever since I keep saying I don't want to stop up there. I want to stop up to Newark Renaissance House. I want to
You
stop
should.
up to
You should.
Laurenburg Prep. Like all the Lincoln, I be wanting to stop by. Y'all don't ever get that where y'all want to stop by some of the places that were instrumental in your upbringing.
Yeah, but you should stay away from Lincoln. But those other ones, great. You
Why
do
should I
that.
stay away from Lincoln?
It's still crazy over there.
I like crazy though. I like visiting crazy. I don't
Nigga,
like. I don't
I'm
like living.
crazy.
Yeah. I don't
No,
like
not
living in
Joe crazy. I like Jersey City crazy.
Jersey City is crazy. We're not doing that right now. We're talking
Yeah.
about we're
At
doing
all.
it for our Africa fans right now.
Yeah.
all right, so Kanye
Maul was
West.
at Brunchella.
Kanye West did Sunday service somewhere. Thought y'all would be hungry. Sold a bunch of packages. One of them included a pancake and bacon Roscoe's special that one of the customers didn't like. She complained the entire time and did not get a new plate of bacon and pancakes. Kanye then put that off on the third-party server that he had hosting the catering of this situation. So it wasn't on him, and voila, that was the end of the pancakes.
Why was
and
anybody
bacon
going to
debacle.
Kanye for pancakes?
Listen, man. No, Kanye West owes Ja Rule an apology.
Listen, if you can make sneakers, you can make pancakes.
Clearly
You
not.
better be able to. You should be able to.
Fam, a grown man should. There's a few things that a grown man should be able to make, and I'm not saying Kanye would have been responsible for pancakes, but
So, yeah.
a grown man got to be able to make a pancake.
You're right. You're right.
I
Well-
feel about that the way women feel like men should know how to change a tire,
Okay.
and I disagree with women on that one.
That men should know how to change a tire.
I think
You don't know how to
I
change
think a
tires?
man should know how to change a tire.
I know how to change some tires.
Some of the new ones.
That's my quote. I know how to change some tires.
Okay.
Yeah.
Some others are a bit more complicated.
Yeah.
Some of these car
especially when they
companies.
have the
Listen,
spare
we
app.
caught that flat in Utah. It took 4 niggas to try to find where the
Yeah, we couldn't
spare
find the
was.
jack for an hour.
Yeah.
That shit was like hidden in the bumper
So, I
somehow
mean,
or something.
what you want me to, no, here come a woman to try to fucking degrade your manhood because you can't find the jack or can't change the tire. No, bitch, you get out and help. You sitting here listening to the fucking radio still.
Can't call me a broke boy and want me to pay for AAA. Make up your fucking mind.
There was no AAA where we were at. There was nothing.
AAA.
That's a sick ass plate right there, though.
Yeah, it's crazy.
What, bacon and pancakes? And
what
an
is that,
English
sausage?
muffin?
So I'm saying, you want the Fry Fest plate or you want that plate?
About the same.
Yeah.
Yo, white people stole McDonald's from the McDonald's brothers.
You still on that?
Okay. In white people's defense, the McDonald's
Wait.
brothers were also white.
No, were they?
Yes, it's an
Nah,
Irish
that's
name.
not what they told. No. Google it.
I watched the whole movie, and movies don't lie.
Right.
Google it, Savon. All right, if they just stole it from some white dudes, then I
It's
Yeah.
whatever.
Yeah,
White
stole it from white guys.
on white crime. Yeah, it's
Yeah,
cool.
then it's cool.
That's
but-
always funny.
Oh, they was white?
Yeah.
White niggas stole the McDonald's burgers from the McDonald's white brothers
Yeah.
and kept the name.
Yeah. And
Yo,
the menu.
Was
I
profitable.
will shoot the shit out of y'all if y'all steal my burger and keep the Budden name on the burger and I don't
What?
have nothing to do with it.
I'm selling Joe
Man,
burgers
where's
after you
Johnny
gone.
Gill at? I'm telling y'all. Y'all niggas is crazy. Anyway, all right, I'm done with the McDonald's brothers. How did they let that happen? I have no idea, but that's a podcast
Watch the
for
movie.
another time.
It's good.
Where is it?
I saw Netflix.
It was in theaters, I think, right?
Yeah, it was. It was a real movie.
Niggas just gonna remix the McDonald's, bro. They got quarter pounders now. they got everything now. McDonald's is shady. All right, so off of that, what were we talking about? I'm done with Kanye and Brunchella.
Cool.
I don't care.
Y'all
He
are stupid if y'all still
scammed
run into
y'all. Y'all ate malls, pancakes, and bacon.
I don't even eat bacon.
Had it
What-
been the grits, though.
What an extremely self-serving act.
Yeah.
And
No, people serve the food.
But again, that wasn't Kanye. Didn't hire that.
I hate Kanye.
He didn't have nothing to do with that.
I swear.
We can't put that on him. He didn't have nothing to do with that.
Yeah, he executive produced it.
He executive produced that airplane ride with
James Corden. You wasn't feeling that vibe?
That was Jesus Walks. That was kind of
All right, come on, let's just keep it moving.
That's
Come
Jesus
on.
Walks.
Hey, if y'all are down,
I
with
wasn't mad at Jesus
if
Walks.
y'all are down
I'm
with
not hating
that
on Jesus
bum ass
Walks.
JetBlue scene that
was
we had
not
to
a
see.
JetBlue.
Acoustics is tough in a plane too. They got that off.
You know what pissed me off about Ye doing that shit, and then we can move on. But this is what like the little shit make me mad about him. Like he gonna sit on the plane next to the white dude talking about something. All right, hit it.
And got
then-
into the belly intro.
As soon as he say, "I ain't hit it," now the little orchestra director gonna nod his head, boom, 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 boom. But now Kanye just get, ooh. Now that shit sound good, but no, nigga.
Yeah. Got his shit off.
Nah,
He got his shit
man.
off 30,000 feet in the
nah,
air, man.
fuck that, man. Get out of here. Hey, last time I tried that on JetBlue plane, I got arrested.
Everybody wasn't in sync
Yeah,
with
no,
you.
not
I
at all.
don't know. Pump It Up just doesn't sound the same on a plane.
Quiet
Can't
singer,
beatbox, pump it up.
Yeah, nah, you can't have the quiet singer pump
Yo,
it up.
y'all be shitting up, pump it up.
You can't have the quiet singer pump
You
it
can't beatbox, pump
You
it up.
can't.
No.
up. You can't.
I'll sit on the plane, give him a little bit of up in the club, huh?
Filthy.
Look,
I will call
Remix
the
it.
cops, too.
look. Nah, they got
up in
to
the- up in the plane.
Nah, it just got to be like a Miami flight or something.
You
something
got to change the
vague.
beat.
Yeah.
No. Sorry, man.
I'm not doing this with y'all.
No. You give him porno star in business.
No, we're off of Joe Budden's discography and we're off of Kanye's Brunchella. Now,
Brunchella. Yo, who came up with that fucking name?
Let's segue from Brunchella, but let's keep it on food. Oh man,
Y'all gotta relax.
man.
It was not that good of a sandwich.
Everyone has to fucking relax, man. This is almost like, this is just nasty.
Now, before Maul continues, I will hold myself accountable here. Until people started dying, I really enjoyed these Popeyes fights.
The fights?
Yes. Yo, the things that y'all are doing for some steroid chicken
It's crazy.
is crazy out here.
Okay, but steroid chicken is good. Just want to make that clear.
But the sad part is people are only doing this shit so they can take a picture with the sandwich and post it on social media.
No, that's the really sick part.
That's what's crazy about this shit.
That's why it's viral.
y'all are buying 12 of them to like fill the frame.
They don't like the sandwich?
They might.
They
like,
do, but
okay.
they not rushing this way.
Everything in my head.
Putting a sandwich on your Instagram and killing people for it is crazy.
Everything in my head, because I'm a dropout that doesn't know shit about shit, just goes back to the geographical setup of America. It's the same way when we were coming up, they were like, yo, there's a reason that liquor stores and churches are on every corner in the hood. And I was like, fuck does that mean? I had no idea what that meant. Call me crazy. I bunch Popeyes in that mix.
Yeah.
Oh,
Popeyes.
All
Yeah.
of the hoods that I've been to in my entire life where I know people will shoot your brains out of your head,
It's a Popeyes do.
there's a lot of
And a
Popeyes.
White Castle.
And a lot of White Castles.
Facts.
It's true. It's one of the reasons.
Can't
that
kill no
I-
one over a slider, though.
No, you could. And you'd be way more drunk at a White Castle or high than you are at Popeyes. Quiet as kept, it might be more dangerous at a White Castle than it is Popeyes.
Definitely. 100.
No. That's a fact.
I've never felt safe in a White Castle.
White
Or a
Castles are
Checkers, for what it's
scary.
worth.
You
Yeah.
died at White Castle.
Yeah.
trying to go ahead and get a little cheeseburger.
Little mini burger.
You just eating the onions. That's all you're doing. You eat no onion and bread.
Yeah, them little mini burgers is all right, man.
No, they're great.
What, got you?
Yo, let me get 12 double. Yo, I think we feeling brolic. Let me get 21 double cheeseburgers. Yeah, White Castle's scary, especially that one in the square if you go there at 3 a.m. in Jersey City.
It's 3 p.m.
But off of that, yeah, so I put Popeyes right in that bunch. So I already am not too quick to just visit a Popeyes. So now when I'm seeing the locations of some of these Popeyes that are caught having the fights with the employees, the managers, the customers, the young man that was stabbed to death, this was in Maryland. Yes, correct. Here's an article. A man who had been cutting in a line for chicken sandwiches at a crowded Popeyes restaurant in Maryland was stabbed to death by another customer who confronted him, police said Tuesday.
Well, wait, hold up. Someone cut you in line is different from the sandwich. You know what I'm saying? I've wanted to fight over a cut in the line before. But carry on. Sorry.
Cutting in line for a sandwich?
Doesn't matter what it's for. Don't cut me in line.
Come on, fam. I'm right behind you. I'm gonna get the next sandwich.
Yeah.
It's okay.
Yeah. Anyway, carry on.
You
Sorry.
say that more, but if someone kind of just body check themselves into you to get in front of you.
Yeah.
That's different.
Let's not send out the message that anyone here thinks it is okay to stab someone
course
to
not.
death
No, of
if
course
you are
not.
cut in
This
a
is
line.
fucking extreme.
Yes, we have all been angry at being cut in a line. None of us are stabbing someone to death
No.
in a Popeyes chicken sandwich line in Maryland. And it's unfortunate that this gentleman felt that he needed to do so. But there have been a lot of violent videos just being uploaded across America over the weekend. And until this Maryland situation, I did enjoy them. I don't know why you niggas feel the need to behave this way over some chicken. One of you guys say something.
To Maul's point,
Hey,
to Maul's
support
point,
me in this.
I know I'm
No,
with you.
to-
Don't make me have to go on a
Maul's-
chicken rant.
To Maul's point, I don't think it's the chicken anymore.
Yeah, it's just all for a
I
viral
think it's
moment, man.
I think it's for their phones.
Yeah, it's,
Nah,
just,
that's
it's just for a viral moment, man. That's the stupid
Is this
part
the
about it.
actual stabbing? I don't want to watch that really.
No,
Oh, okay.
no.
It's
we're
just
not-
them
we're not
beefing.
doing that.
Oh, okay, got you.
Like, they're beefing
Yeah,
with
I
all
think
Popeyes.
this is way past just that chicken sandwich.
Yeah, what is going on,
She's tearing her car up trying to get in line at the drive-thru.
fam?
So she's willing to.
She
destroy
crashed her car, and that's a binge. She crashed her car into some poles. Another person, bunch of kids started screaming to drag this other person out of their car. Like
Nah, there's something in that chicken sandwich.
Crack.
steroids.
This is weird.
Seasoned well.
This is weird.
Listen, I just want to let everybody out there know, please be safe.
There's other chicken sandwiches that are really good.
Please
I promise
please keep your temper in check. Please practice tolerance and patience. Don't do anything that you would regret. I seen a video uploaded in Harlem. A dude was going crazy on one of the Popeyes employees while he had his young daughter right next to him. Like, y'all don't have to live this way. This is not the example that you need to set in front of children over steroid chicken. That's all I'm going to say about this.
This is fucking weird, bro.
But I jumped on. I ate the Uber Eats at 11:30 a.m. Thought a little Popeye sandwich would be a nice lunch. They were sold out at 11:30 a.m. I was like, all right, fuck you niggas.
That sandwich isn't that special.
I was about to say, like, at this point, I don't eat chicken anymore, but I
This
want
shit
to.
just
happens.
pointing out
This
that
shit
they-
happens outside of Supreme stores. Like this isn't rare.
Well,
Yeah,
we
but
need
this
to
is like-
we need to close down Supreme and Kif too. So the same way they need to stop this Popeye shit. Look, come on, you gonna throw somebody on the ground over? Listen, Popeyes went
That's
away
white on
for
white crime.
Popeyes went away for however many months. I think I read somewhere that they went down and only hired 400 extra employees nationwide to deal with this chicken craze.
Are they promoting any of this shit?
Yeah, they put out that ad. It's available on Sunday just to fuck with Chick-fil-A. Like, no, they're doing it.
They're feeding into it.
Oh hell yeah!
Yeah, but they have not hired adequate amount of help to be able to deal with the upstream in business.
Joe, they don't have they can't meet the demand.
They would need security.
They don't even have the supply. They don't even
And
have
do you
enough
honestly think
They
Popeyes
would need
cares?
security.
Armed security for chicken sandwiches. This is sick.
Do you really think this corporation really cares for their employees and their safety?
I don't know.
Or their
No, they don't.
customers for that matter.
Just slang the product. Nigga.
The one in 125th had the bulletproof glass shit.
Oh, they've always
I've been there.
Yeah, I was gonna say. I think that was there before
Yeah, that
Popeyes
was
was
before
there.
the sandwiches came
They
about.
built around it.
They were there, that was there when there was just fries on the menu.
Hey, Kennedy Fried, what's up, man? Your move. Yo, you can fuck this whole game up right now.
Really take over the game. But y'all bullshitting.
Because they don't need this.
Put them
They
two
always
center
good,
breasts
man.
on that roll.
Listen, man. Prayers to the gentleman that was stabbed and murdered
Yeah,
over
no,
a chicken
that's
sandwich.
that's stupid.
Prayers to his family. And again, man, please just y'all be safe, be careful out there, and use good judgment when it comes to just how you maneuvering in the universe.
Do not hurt yourself or other people over a sandwich, please.
Yeah.
This is insane, man.
The world has gone fucking mad.
I'm telling you, it's all for
I
just-
meant to ask y'all last week. I know for years y'all have kind of joked and laughed at Parks and I as we've discussed what you would do when the robots arrive.
Mm-hmm.
But did you guys see the video of the robots?
They send me every video of every robot now.
Same, bro.
Yeah.
Asking me, do I think water will just stop these
No,
robots?
magnets
Well,
is the key.
No.
Hate to break it to you, Maul. Water's not stopping any of those fucking robots.
Water is not stopping the robots. Should they lie to you now and tell you that your phone is splash resistant, your iPhone?
Yeah, right?
It's not.
Yeah, it's not.
That's the biggest lie in the world. Splash resistant. Because
'Cause
you
what
might
is a
you might
splash?
mistake that to mean waterproof, and it's not.
Right.
So you'll go in there saying, "Hey, I got some water on my shit," and they'll say, "Was it a splash?"
Right.
Like you still got damage done, and then they'll just look at you and say you need a new phone
Yeah.
because you fucked up.
Like a lot of people don't know the difference between waterproof and water resistant.
Well, if the splash fucked my phone up, then it's not splash resistant.
Right.
Yeah.
Isn't the new one, though, you could put underwater for like 10 feet or some shit?
I don't know because I won't let them scam me into buying the new one.
Oh, I'm
as
chilling
soon
with
as
the
it
old
comes
one.
out. I'm fine with my
I feel
10.
like that was part of their
I've also
marketing.
never seen a use for taking my phone underwater, personally.
Pictures.
Yeah, videos when you're snorkeling.
Yo, all you people
Or-
that love
or chicks in
pictures
the
now
shower.
but didn't really fuck with disposable cameras when they were out, I despise all of a sudden everybody is fucking
A photographer.
Yeah.
Well, there's no instant gratification from others when you get a disposable camera and you look at photos by yourself with your family and your loved ones, the people that really matter in their opinions.
Yeah, no.
Now we just
Good
want
point.
the instant from the people that don't matter.
Good point.
That's all it is.
I'm not putting my phone underwater either way.
Well, what were we talking about before?
Robots.
I don't even really
Talked
fuck
about-
with the water like
robots.
that, period.
Did y'all see the video of the robots
Yes.
fighting with the police?
I did.
In the training ground or training site when the cops were pistol whipping them and kicking them in the ass and all types of shit, and the robots kept getting up and doing robot stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why do they keep making these robots?
Because they're trying to turn us into robots.
We are robots.
Or aliens, for sure.
And we will be. Yeah, I agree with all that stuff. I don't know if you guys are playing around right now.
No, I'm serious.
No, I'm serious.
Yeah.
So now let me talk to you.
You been waiting for that moment?
It's a horrible setup.
What's that shit called? Boston something? Boston Electronics? They gotta be stopped. They're doing some wild shit up there.
Oh yeah, Boston Electronics.
Some shit. Boston something. I forgot. Dynamics.
You know
Yeah,
they
they gotta be
just-
stopped, man.
E-works for
Anything
'em.
with the word dynamics in it.
And Boston.
It's a scary situation.
Scary combination of things.
Wait till the Instagram hoes find out what dynamic means. They're gonna put that in their names.
Oh, of course.
They will put that in their
Becky
names.
Dynamic.
She sound kind of fire though.
Or Becky Dynamic? You send that DM through?
No, see what's up. Check the temperature.
What you mean is no, you're engaged, so you would never do such a thing. All right, what else is there that we have to get to? Who shot Ghost? We don't know. That's the other thing, and I'm not back on that. Y'all figure out what y'all want to talk about while I just get this last point off. That investigator cop chick has been ahead of every crime for at least 20 episodes. She has beat the criminal to the punch. Now we have 9 niggas headed to truth.
Which has been open for the first time since season 1.
Was it open?
Yeah, they had a little club. There was a little club night. It looked like a mixer, actually.
It might have been a mixer.
It looked like a mixer.
Well, last mixer they had there, Lorenz Tate killed somebody. And somehow the club's still open, but we can't go to Lotus. I'm not quite sure how that happens,
Yeah.
but fine. She's been ahead of all of these plays. Now we got 9 niggas headed to truth with their weapons drawn. Their guns is out.
Wide open. Midtown.
And she's late. Gunshot. She looks up in the sky. Who could this be? And listen, man.
Plus, how did they like run into each other in the walk?
Maybe they all
Like, oh shit, Tommy, what are you doing?
Maybe it was a
It
firing
ain't but
squad.
so many ways to walk up and down 14th Street.
That's it. There's only
Hey, and Courtney Kemp, that is 14th Street.
She was trying to hide it.
That is 14th Street. I mean, she ain't giving us the breakdowns, but I know it is.
I know those blocks.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Many a nights outside of those fucking Lotus
I've
blocks.
circled that block trying to find parking many a night.
Parking.
Tommy finds
look
it.
how more lies. Look how more lies. Just
Well, that's where the clubs was at.
Just how fast I caught him in
That's
a lie.
where the clubs was
I'm
at.
circling. You didn't even have a car.
Yeah, nah.
What you was trying to
gotta
park?
find parking.
Nah, you circling for some other reasons.
Nah, you gotta circle some parking over there.
You from that generation where we would circle the block, wait for it to come out the club. Don't do that. Yes, yes, you did.
Is that a generational
lying.
thing?
the stalker generation.
you lying.
Waiting for it to
That's
come
not
out.
stalking.
That is stalking.
That is not.
Okay, did she know you was outside?
No.
That's stalking.
That is not stalking.
And I don't know the definition offhand.
Stalker? That's stalking.
Wait,
Following
for
a
real?
woman without her knowing?
No, I didn't say following a woman.
You said waiting
Waiting
for a woman.
Alright.
Waiting
for a woman to come
See, this is
outside
why
and she's
we
not
can't
aware.
get to the next level because y'all act like y'all better than me.
No, I'm just saying that's stalking. That's fine.
If me and Shorty is in the club, and we've been playing eye ping pong,
Yeah, I get it. Yeah.
I ping pong.
and now we about to leave, and I leave first. I got to get my car, and she hasn't come out. Y'all telling me it's stalking to wait for the young lady that I would like to speak to
Did it ever work?
to come out of the club?
Yes.
Yes, it's worked.
Yeah, it's stalking. But
And
yeah,
and you
it's fine.
corny for trying to beat her out so she could see you go into your Lexus.
Cause
You
Joe's
so
nasty.
corny.
Yeah, like, he is super corn for that.
Oh, just seeing you pull out. I tried to get your attention, but you know I got shit to do.
You leaving too? He one of them niggas.
Oh, yo, what direction you going in? Oh, I'm going to Brooklyn. Oh, that's on the way to Jersey.
leaving too. Wait.
What you about to do?
Yeah. Figure out what direction she going. Oh, that's on the way.
Y'all are fucking idiots,
See?
man.
How many times
pursue or approach stealthily? You were stealthily approaching this woman.
I don't know
Jones'
what
fucker.
stealthily
Yeah,
means.
you were stealthily
You were
approaching that
stealthing.
woman.
Y'all had to see my game when Mama just bought the new BMW X3. And she let me get that on a Saturday night. This is that point in the podcast where I'm oversharing.
No, it's
and
cool.
y'all are just listening, laughing, not
I'm
delving
only
in
laughing
here.
because you really think that wasn't stalking. That is stalking.
That's not
bro.
stalking.
Because you could have just waited for her in the spot, like just waited to get a minute to talk to her. But you already had in your mind, I'm gonna go get the whip, double back,
Yeah.
circle, the
Time it
block.
right. I saw her go to coat check. I knew how long it took at coat check.
Stealthily ass.
I know she likes cafeteria. I'll meet her over there.
Yeah. How many times have y'all told a chick, I'm going your way, and it was the complete opposite way?
Oh, all the time. I've never been going that way. Never once planned to go
At
that
all.
way. I'm not going to Long Island. I promise you. I was never going to Long Island.
Oh, where'd you going to Virginia? That's crazy. That's
Me
that's
too.
Where, that's where I was going.
I'm going to JFK.
Going to South Carolina.
Yeah, I'm on my way to JFK right now.
Maul don't remember that night that he keeps referencing periodically on his podcast about when we was in Boston and I made the fire alarm go off in the hotel and the fire trucks came and shit. You don't remember, them chicks was about to come to Jersey.
Y'all were on their way?
No, they was on our way.
Oh, okay.
It's the other way around that night.
Niggas had to think about that one.
Yeah,
This sounds like hey, to hang out with strange chicks sounds like a great idea in the planning.
Yeah. In the moment.
Yeah.
In the moment is great.
Oh, you mean to tell me y'all gonna leave from Boston, follow us, get to Jersey,
Yeah.
have a blast?
And then come back
And-
to Boston? Nah.
Weird.
Yeah, that was just like, you know what?
They're
Thought about
stalking.
it. Yeah.
Let me tell you
That's
something.
why I said it was the other way
Hey,
around.
y'all find Boston chicks gonna look different when we pull up to Edgewater.
When the sun coming up?
Yeah. That's all I kept thinking
sorry,
about.
buddy.
I was like, nah, we
Yeah,
forced
after you take a nap and clear your head in the car.
No.
Oh yeah.
It wouldn't even took that long. Just on the drive, like what
Yeah,
you
no,
do,
that's
like,
what I'm saying. When you
through
wake up in
Connecticut,
the
we'd
whip,
be
like,
yo, we bugging right now. Like,
yeah. Like matter of
still
fact,
trailing us.
cut up,
So,
let's lose them.
Yeah, for real.
I would have just called. Why are they following us?
Yeah.
Like, yo, nah, it's over. Nah,
telling them it's over. in
Yeah,
Connecticut.
yo.
But we're going
Hey.
over the GW. Nah, I'm
Hey.
sorry.
Hey, next exit, y'all.
Yeah, next year I can bust that left.
Yo, just turn around.
All right. I can't believe y'all said that stalking. Y'all pussy.
You were
Y'all
pursuing
lying.
or approaching stealthily.
I don't know what stealthily means.
Stealthily.
That's stealthily.
Stealthily. Discreet,
Like,
covert.
that means I was power
under
walking.
the radar.
When you do this.
Yeah.
That means I was giving a little power walk.
Yeah, when you power walk
May have had a disguise on.
and a cautious or
That's too big of a word for us.
Jamal
I
can't
thought it
read
said
neither.
superstitious, but that's not.
Wait, what are y'all trying to read? Let me help y'all.
And a cautious and
I'm not even going to try.
Surreptitious.
surreptitious.
Surreptitious, guys.
Killing that.
No, just enunciate it.
What's it mean?
Break it down. Sir.
So as not to be seen or heard. That was you.
Yeah, but it's hard to bag a chick surreptitiously outside the club. They was always looking at me.
She don't see you coming.
No, everybody else did though. Like Joe, word, still standing
Yeah,
there.
that's what you are. I know who you waiting on. White coat.
He pretended to be on the phone. Now I'm on a phone call.
That's when the benefits of being a cigarette smoker kick in. Like, no, I'm just out here having a cig.
Yeah.
Or 3 or 4.
Every cigarette
6.
smoker is stealth.
It's stalking if you wait by the girl's bathroom too.
Well, is the men's room right there?
It gotta be.
It's not always.
Then it's not always.
Not really stalking.
You can say you were confused. You
Did
thought
you
it
follow?
was the
Did she
men's
go
room.
in the bathroom, or you just waiting for her to have to go?
Well,
to
you
the
know what's
bathroom?
funny? No, I gotta ask.
Either
y'all.
way, that's
This is
creepy.
what I gotta ask y'all, because you don't ask your friends this type of stuff because you just figure your friends are your friends. You pick them, they're cool. But I gotta ask y'all might not be cool. Are y'all the guys that have like purchased drinks for girls expecting things?
No.
When I was
I
younger.
just gotta make sure.
When I was younger.
Then
Yeah.
I can't have certain talks with y'all.
When I was younger, absolutely.
What's younger?
22, 23.
And what are you expecting? Because you might expect like a little
I was expecting
conversation or
sex,
something.
nigga. I was 22. Fucking me, what was I expecting? Sex, nigga. I was 22 years old. I'm in the clubs now. Like,
All right. Hey, man, yo. So Kanye recently brought his.
just saying, when you 22, that's all you expected, right?
Yeah, you a
What
nasty-
was y'all line to get her away from the hating friends that won't let her friend make a smart choice?
Yo,
by,
get
by
away
not
from them
leaving with a
bitches.
stranger.
Don't let them mess up our vibe.
How'd that
once
work
you
out?
throw, once you throw vibe in there, nobody wants to go home thinking, damn, I fucked
Yo,
up
you know
this
what? You know what I
whole
always hated.
I just hit him with, all right, fuck y'all then.
You know what I always hated? Whenever like her friends would make really good points and be like, "Yo, you don't know this motherfucker from nowhere, and you're just gonna go to his crib."
vibe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah. Please do.
Slit.
exactly.
Sounds like a fun night to me.
Yeah, and your phone is dead. I got chargers.
Yo, you know what?
I got charges.
Yo.
You try to combat everything they saying.
All right, I have a lot of funny things to say from what Rory's saying. One of them being, have you ever successfully gotten her away from her friends, had a great night, but then in the morning she started trying to find her friend? Like, you had to act like you cared and was like trying to help her and shit? Oh, shit, you still ain't, Daft still ain't hit back?
Jaff.
Yo, you still ain't heard from Daphne? Damn, you reverse it on her. Yo, is she safe? We've been good. You've been in the greatest care.
Yo,
What
listen.
Daphne got into?
You gotta act like you care though. You have to. Because if you
All
don't,
the
it's like,
time.
all right, nigga, I'm out of here because you don't even care about my friend. You gotta give it a fake, like, damn, like, keep calling.
All right,
I was speaking the other way when you
Keep
trying to
calling.
get when her friends are hating for her to leave. The other way around, I don't care. Your friends are adults.
Nah, you
They can
gotta,
find their own way home.
you gotta, but you gotta fake care.
Yeah, you got to throw the care out
You
there.
gotta fake care. Because then that turns into weird energy between y'all two.
I guess.
Because she's focused on her friends answering that text message or calling back. And you gotta kind of be like, every 5 minutes, like, yo, still nothing?
well, and that's the other thing that this whole conversation brings me to. The one ads in the paper.
What?
And the one ads, what I'm saying is, like the apartment ads.
Okay.
And some of those apartment ads, it's like the one rooms. Like, yo, we're gonna get this room off in this ad.
Right,
But in some
right.
of them, it's already a nigga in there. I don't know
Type
if
of
y'all
Craigslist shit you be on.
Yeah.
get the paper any day.
Yeah.
No, no.
And any
They tell you
day.
looking for a female roommate or a male roommate.
The
For a bunk bed
Just
situation?
refresh your timeline.
So wait, it's
What are you
crazy.
talking,
Relax, man.
what are you talking about?
Relax. Calm down. Calm down.
No.
Niggas ain't online looking for roommates.
Yo,
Yes, they are. What are you
are.
talking about?
Absolutely
Who's online
are.
looking for roommates?
I see it every day.
Hey, yo, and y'all chicks,
People in their 30s?
y'all chicks real lucky that Rory is mature and don't bring up all of you chicks on Twitter that tried moving in with chicks. We seen y'all.
And we saw it crash and burn.
Hey, I seen some of you bitches try to sneak back to New York. Well, I know y'all out here now.
Didn't work out.
Yeah, why they don't just tell us? Yo, man, went out there trying to hustle.
Yeah.
Didn't pan out.
Her no
This
girl
nigga
fell
fucking
out.
put me in a prostitution ring. I hated it.
I hated it. What a response to that. Just wasn't my thing.
Yeah. Hey, chicks are trying to go out of town to the new prostitution ring.
Oh, of course. What?
That'll happen.
Hey, only so many times they could go to. Hey, what's that little strip club right there in Queens? Little Showtime. Only so many that show Palace. Hey, once they ran this Show Palace time, they headed straight to Sunset, baby.
Yeah.
I'm giving away this. I'm
then straight
oversharing
to
again.
Houston because their friend has a birthday that weekend. Nah, I know what it is.
Yeah.
Oh man, listen. When the friend has a birthday in Houston, oh, she is in the prostitution ring, buddy.
You ever
Fair, like, how many Libras do you know?
Yeah,
You've been in Miami, New Orleans, Houston. You're doing the whole like southeast
how many
circuit.
Libras do you know?
No, you in New Jersey chilling. She talking about, yo, V Live just reopened. Like, wait. What do you mean? I don't give a fuck. Well, how you know V Live just
Oh, no,
open?
They know. What you mean?
That V Live.
That's their job to know.
On the reopen tip?
Yeah, absolutely. Come on.
Oh, man.
You ever had to adopt a friend for the night for the kill?
Absolutely.
Like her friend had to stay on your couch and you had to
Absolutely.
fake pamper her. Oh, you want you want some
blanket.
water? You want some juice?
Blanket.
No, I got a good quote for you.
Some
Help
bread.
yourself. Help yourself. My house is your house.
Yeah. Now just go in the fridge. It's cool.
Mi casa, your casa.
My house is your house. I'm gonna be in the room though.
See, that whole player fucked me up because the friend would be like real cool. She'll just want to talk and shit. You start talking, I'll be like, oh, shit, all right. Yeah, I ain't really even trying to fuck your little friend right now, man. What's up with you? Let's just finish talking. Some of these chicks have cool friends.
They do.
Yeah.
No, and if the friend
And you
is,
find out the friend is cool because she's just sitting awkwardly on the side
No, I was
with
about to
nobody
say,
to talk to.
that's the cool friend. The friend that's like, all right, I go sleep at a stranger's
Absolutely.
couch so my girl could get some dick. That's a
Rory,
good friend.
do you know how many
That's
chicks-
a cool chick.
Do you know how many chicks I'm friends with because Maul and Vern just threw them to the side awkwardly in Totowa and they had no one to talk to and they were afraid?
Yeah. I was such
Joe.
a bad guy back then.
You know how many friends I have in every city in this country because of that exact reason in Duce Palooza?
Same,
Chicks will be
bro.
drunk and my friends will take them and it'll just be like, I'm just a girl. I didn't drink at all.
Find out she's a great person.
Yeah, like,
Right.
I'm in heels.
I'm over there in Totowa having the greatest conversations with these chicks they threw to the side. All you hear is they voicing them side. Oh, look at you saving them. Like, wait. That is not, wait.
I'm saving you, motherfucker.
That is
That's what I'm
not,
saying. I'm
not the
saving you.
definition
I'm
of
helping
saving.
your night.
Oh, look at Joe over there talking to him.
Oh, you just asked her name?
I was such a bad guy.
You niggas is heathens, man.
I was such a bad
honestly,
guy.
man.
It's okay.
What's your body count?
Come on, man. Don't come at me like that, all right? I'm going through some things right now, you know what I'm saying?
God isn't done with you?
Yeah, no, he's not done.
Still work in progress?
Still a work in progress.
Oh,
For
yeah.
sure.
You are not your decisions.
No,
Right.
more shit like Will Chamberlain.
See, somebody always got to go too far.
Nah, you having
Why
fun
you
with
gotta
it.
go
No,
too far,
no,
man?
you killing this podcast acclaim out here. Well, now that we here, we can just have some real talk for a minute. Maul is having.
He's using it.
Let's. Bam.
I don't even go.
Give
into
it to him, no.
Well, give him what?
Are women
Come
throwing it
on.
because of the podcast?
He wears the merch shirt out.
I'm not saying you taking it.
No, Parks, don't do that.
Yo, you see my face
Listen, Maul be
on my chest.
Your friend, she can really sing? Tell me, don't. Listen,
You don't get
What?
the sleeper segment.
don't give me nobody that ain't really like, if she ain't really tried and true. Tried and true.
I'm not like that, man. I'm the total opposite. No.
Oh, you trying to start a
Not the
podcast? Yo,
total.
you just got to come up with original content.
No, that's me.
all.
That's me.
That is- that's definitely Joe.
That's me and Sin Beef. Why you in that bitch living room? She was starting. She was trying to put the pod together. You know what I mean? And
I was just producing.
She recorded in the living room. Where I was supposed to do it. In public? I'm famous. Come on. Yo, the
Yo, that is
the lines
fucking
niggas
hilarious.
try to get off.
That's some funny shit. Why you in her living room?
Nah, and it's
Starting the podcast.
yeah, and it's a sex podcast. So I had to see what
Yeah, I see what it was.
if she was living her rhymes.
Yeah, she had this new idea, like she would only record nude. I was like, I don't know if it'll work, but I'll get nude too.
Yeah, all right. Okay.
Try it out.
Yeah. Good luck with that. Let me know how that go for you.
Kidding.
Yes. of
Psych.
course. This is all jokes, of course. Absolutely.
Just giving you guys premium content. All right. Maul has been dying to get this off of his chest. He has a burning desire.
Oh, what?
Maul is burning.
Maul has been itching to find out
Let's say
what is the latest with this OY Cyrus R&B cat.
YK Osiris.
But
Look,
when
you even know his name.
when you're itching, you're
Loser.
burning.
What a loser. Maul's such a loser.
I just saw
He's
he
in
was in some
tune.
trouble, man.
That's all it is.
Come on, give
who
it
is
to
this?
us. Give it to us, Maul. Explain who this is to us.
See, he was arrested for
I'm disconnected.
assaulting and strangling his girlfriend. So I didn't know what that
That's
was
not
about.
cool, man.
I was hoping y'all had some more information about this kid.
All I know about this kid is that he got into a R&B king-off with Jacquees a few weeks ago, and then random videos started popping up of him on stage trying to lift up heavier set women.
Swag.
And then a whole bunch of videos came out of him talking shit to Jacquees, saying he's the king, even though we had never heard any songs from YK Osiris. And now he's back in the press for allegedly assaulting and strangling his girlfriend, all of which says to me, all right, this guy's a plant, and this is a bad rollout plan by his management team or whoever's involved with him. That's what it says to me.
What's
now,
with the
keep
two-
in mind,
what's with the
I'm
two-letter and name
disconnected,
thing?
and I don't know anything about any of these little whippersnappers. So this guy could really be talented. I have yet to hear any music from him, and I don't care about him.
Yeah,
Well-
I've never heard a record from him, honestly.
All that saying I'm the king shit that works for Jacquees, I guess it's working for this kid because we're talking about it.
No, I didn't want to talk about this, but Maul couldn't wait to come in here and utilize his platform.
I've never even heard of this
And
story. Or who
I'm
this
like
kid is.
Charlamagne. I'm never going to censor an artist.
No,
like Maul's an artist. I'm not going to censor Maul to get his shit off.
No, I'm just trying to. I wanted some more information.
Speaking
on
of,
who
I'm
this kid
still got my eyes glued to every Breakfast Club picture, every Sage interview, every Sage picture that comes out. Sage, spicy breakfast, Sage sausage. Every Sage.
Yeah, the brunchella.
Yeah, these niggas will not smile at each other. I know this is a whole story. Nobody cares but me because I'm petty.
Charlamagne be like 3 feet away from him in all the pictures too.
Man, Charlamagne look like he mad at the guests now,
That's
too.
because he's 3 inches from Wendy in pictures. That pic was nasty.
You didn't like the him and Wendy pick?
I was creeped out.
You hating.
The what pit?
No, I am hating.
Maul's a hater. I mean, I'm Maul. Rory's a hater.
Yeah, that's a fact.
You could take a picture with your mentor
Of course you can.
and post it.
Of course you
But
can.
I think it was. I know what Rory's talking about. It's like we don't know what that is.
What do you mean?
Whatever this is.
Okay.
That might not even be one.
It's a little intimate.
I don't know what it is. That's all.
I don't even know if nobody's under there.
I'm not doing it.
Like he could just be holding a wig.
I'm not doing it. Okay, what else do we have to get to? There's important
that
things
could be
we,
his hand under that shit.
There's important things that we have to
I'm
get
not mad
to.
at Charlamagne. I just think I don't even know if Wendy's there.
Oh, speaking of Jacquees' album comes out Friday.
Oh, great.
King of R&B. This Friday.
No
Is that what it's
fucking.
called?
Book it, Dano. Yes.
the other guy is.
That's what it's called. That's all the information I have on it. I haven't heard any songs yet. I will be purchasing it. I'm just letting our audience know that Jacquees is coming out Friday, King of R&B.
That's exciting.
We didn't get to too much music on Saturday, so I'll try to cover a little bit of it now for you. If you're really interested in 15-minute albums, Earl Sweatshirt has an album out right this second that might be even less than 15 minutes. Pick it up if you haven't heard it.
I think it was 11.
I had it like 13 minutes.
How many tracks?
9.
9 tracks.
He did
11
9 in
minutes.
13 minutes.
Something like that. Yeah.
Not okay. Say something else. Say something else. See, and that's what I mean about it. Say something else.
I mean, what else can I say? Like,
Say something. Give us some type of take.
You got 9 tracks, 7 tracks, 11 minutes, 15 minutes, so maybe 2 minutes.
Carry the one on that, Savon. What's the average?
What's the
there?
remainder?
I think
I just
don't know if it's some
know
type
how
of
you
streaming
could
game.
really build.
Maybe it's some. I don't know. Maybe they.
No,
they
I
figured
do.
out
I know
something-
why they're doing it. They're doing it because they're not being paid for anything longer than 90 seconds.
Right. Right.
And they
So hold
changed.
this.
And they changed the qualifications for an album, so you can put out a 15-minute
That's what I'm
project
saying.
and it
Artists, they're
be
playing the game.
an album. So they're playing the game. Again,
I
it's
don't
like
know
back
if
in the
it's
day when they said they only credited us for 10 songs on an album, but because we cared about our fan base, we put maybe 13 songs or 14 songs. Or
Right.
we knew we only got paid for 10. It's the same thing here. Just these kids don't really give a fuck about what they're not being paid for.
Yeah.
I only listened to it once. I was in the gym. That's not a gym album, so I don't want to.
Couldn't think Earl would be that.
Nah.
When was the last time you think Sid and Tyler responded in the Odd Future group chat?
Sid probably removed herself a while ago.
After Frank.
Frank was never in that group chat.
Y'all want to have a discussion about the new Frank record? Frank put a new song out.
I didn't hear
I
it.
didn't hear it.
And being honest here, we could pause and I'll listen to it because
Yeah,
I didn't.
I'm
I really
willing to
didn't
listen
listen
to
to
it.
it. I would love to listen to it and react.
You
if you want to pause, we can do that.
You have. I don't want to pause. I want
hasn't
you to,
put out
I want you
something
to
I liked
recognize
in,
that
like-
you have a number one podcast that you do twice a week.
I didn't see it.
and you're probably going to have to hear or talk about the new
There's just
songs
so
that are
much
released
shit
sometimes,
that comes
especially
out,
from
man.
Frank.
No, I agree. I'm
Especially
with you.
from Frank.
I'm with
Frank
you.
hasn't put out something that I like, so I'm not rushing to listen to Frank shit.
I
It's been a while.
I said my piece about the FedEx record or the UPS DHL whatever it was record, the USPS record, the
Priority.
email or whatever it is. I said my piece on that. No, I love Frank and I want to hear more Frank. I hated that record.
I don't really want to hear Frank Lucy's too much either, honestly.
Does he have an album coming? Like, what is all this?
Yeah, I don't think Frank moves unless it means something.
I'm cool.
Yeah, I already don't like the beat. Frank is so much better than this.
He did this shit on his phone.
Frank is so much better than that.
He did that shit right on the iPhone. So it's cool. Put it out.
So he's trying to change his, I guess, sound, and
He wants to be a SoundCloud rapper.
he wants to.
That sounds like
that's not what
SoundClick.
we fell in love with. Though. Like, see, I hate when artists do that. Like, don't stray too far from what we love you for.
Unless you do it really, really well. But yeah, I'm with you.
Like,
Well, that was kind of my point off his last record of the artists that try to get in their weird quote unquote, but not being Prince bag and just try to do something different. And you just straying like you don't always have to get in your weird bag. It's cool to just give us
cool
what.
to just, what we be. You could try shit. That's part of being an artist. Like you try shit, but
Yeah,
don't
Pyramids was
go-
trying something,
right?
but it was
don't-
still-
don't go too far though. It's like because now you losing me. I don't even know what that was. Right?
You could mix it, too. I mean,
I think not mixing is the new mixing though.
yeah, right.
I think that's the new. They want the people like that grungy.
I'm cool.
Yeah, I don't.
Not I don't mind it with my rap.
Certain
with,
shit,
with
yeah.
R&B, I kind
You gotta
of
have a- you gotta
need
have
you
a
to mix
mix,
that, dog.
Yeah. Certain shit has to sound a certain way.
And
I don't want people
we
that
gotta
are
stop
like,
with the lasers unless you're doing it correctly. I'm tired of lasers being in beats and it just be trash.
Yeah. It's rarely used correctly, by the way. I can't think of a whole lot of times that
I want to hear
lasers
that
work.
though. I'm gonna listen to that shit though.
What, the Frank shit?
I want to listen to it in full, but that
I gotta
didn't
see where he
sound.
was taking us.
Probably what it is y'all just not artsy enough to understand it, right?
Oh, yeah.
Probably don't
That's
get
a
where
good point.
That's
probably don't
probably-
get where Frank is taking you right now.
Yeah, that's probably
No, listen,
could be
it's cool to go over. I don't want to be in the
This
space
is
where it
the
goes over my
third.
head.
This is the third song that he's released that has been like.
weird. It's more than the third. He put out 2 whole projects that were kind of weird.
I don't think
Yeah,
Blonde
but,
was
they'll-
weird.
but
Gotta get
people
out the
will
house
say to
more,
us
man.
that we might be wrong about Blonde, and I'm
I was
open.
I
I'm
was
open
wrong.
to that.
I was wrong about Blonde.
I'm open to that. But these leaks with this funny font work on the artwork, I just don't know where he's trying
That
to take
artwork
me.
isn't that far fetched from what artwork is these days.
Get that shit on the phone, too.
Yeah, it's definitely an app.
These songs,
He did the whole shit on his phone.
the songs are bad.
Yeah, I'm cool.
The songs are bad. I don't mean to offend the Frank Hive, but
I'm a Frank fan.
these.
Yeah,
are,
no, I think we're all admitted Frank fans.
Yeah. Huge Frank Ocean fan.
So it says album is in my room. That's the name of his upcoming album.
Keep it there. If this is what he's gonna give it, if
His
this,
room
if
sounds
this
like
is what
shit.
he's gonna give us, then you can,
Yeah, record in the
you
studio.
can keep those songs in your bedroom.
Get some Oralex or something.
Listen, and I love Frank like the next man, but listen. On the same note, it's time to have a conversation about some of these Miguel songs as well.
that shit you put out the other day was not slapping like that either. Too.
Like to hear it go.
I heard that one. It's not Parks.
You mixed it.
I didn't.
Somebody explain this.
Distortion is cool.
Miguel can sing. He don't need distortion.
Right.
I hate when these niggas turn into Travis Snot. Travis Snot. Come on, utilize your
That shit ain't-
platform.
I like Miguel.
Utilize
man.
your
Huge Miguel fan.
platforms to tell the truth about some of these artists that we
sounds- That
love.
sounds better than the Frank record. Pause.
They both sound bad.
Yeah, but that sounds better.
At least that one's mixed a little bit. Like at least the distortion and fucked up. It sounds like they did that on
Well,
purpose.
I hate to use the cliche. This album's important for him, but Miguel is only 2 for 2 right now.
Well, what albums?
Yes.
He only has
What
two
you mean?
albums out?
No, he's got
Four,
three.
is four out.
4 albums.
He's 2 for 2.
Oh, okay.
Or pardon, I'm sorry,
for
2
4.
for 4. I'm so
Yeah.
sorry.
Yeah, that's what I was
I
like,
meant
2
too good,
for
too
2?
bad. I'm stupid. Don't mind me. Yeah, he only has 2 out of 4 that
Has
are.
he had 2 since Kaleidoscope? Is that
He's
what
had
it's
Wild Heart and the War and Leisure record.
called? Yeah.
And Wild Heart was it. He tried to get on his Prince shit, and it wasn't it.
Yeah, no.
Kaleidoscope
War and Leisure, I
Dreams,
feel like had a couple
classic.
joints
We'll
on
never,
it, though.
we'll never ever say that's a classic album. I'll comfortably say that.
Absolutely.
All I Want Is You, great album.
Definitely.
2 for 4.
You're not fucking with War and Leisure?
Nah,
That was the last one, right? Mm-hmm. There was some joints on there, but it wasn't
couple,
great.
but
Yeah.
not to what
It
Miguel.
wasn't bad. It wasn't a bad album. I didn't
And
like
then
it as much
but
as
then when we
Kaleidoscope.
have these conversations, I start feeling bad as a consumer for wanting to put niggas in the box of their best project, which for him would be Kaleidoscope Dream.
Yeah.
Like, is it wrong of me now as a consumer for me to make that be the bar for you?
I don't
like
think
War
so.
and Leisure
No.
may have had a few songs on it, but I
Wild
thought
Heart had a few
I thought it was
songs
a
on it,
bad
too.
album. Wild Heart had a few songs on it, but I thought it was a bad album. Maybe because I'm just waiting for something in the same ballpark of Kaleidoscope Dreams.
I guess the frustrating thing, too, is that you can hear that the talent is still there. They're just going a little too far left.
Well, he's stuck
Maybe.
because All I Want Was You was kind of more of a poppy Miguel sound, and then
Yeah.
Kaleidoscope Dreams he got
Eclectic.
in our shit,
Yeah.
but not all. He just keeps going lefter and left.
Yeah.
That's my question for you guys. I mean, we appreciate it when the artists that we love are brave and bold enough to go in a different direction and just try something new creatively. At what point do we resent it?
I'll tell you this: it's not that I feel with Miguel because War and Leisure's first single was just a Travis Scott throwaway. So while I feel you,
Skywalker?
yeah,
Yeah.
like it was just a Travis Scott throwaway. So
Okay.
while sometimes it may appear that they're trying to be that, nah,
Yeah. They're just trying something that someone else is doing.
yeah.
Listen,
that's the other frustrating
Coffee
thing.
was on Wild Heart, and that might be my favorite Miguel
Coffee was
song
fire.
of all time.
Yeah.
So he does have a few joints.
No,
in these
there's
albums.
joints on all of them. I hold Miguel to a certain standard.
Well, after an album like Kaleidoscope,
Huh?
after an album like Kaleidoscope, you would have to hold him to a certain standard.
Yeah.
If he put out some more mid, that's 3 albums in a row of what I deem to be a little midi.
That's his sound right there, though.
Yeah.
This is Miguel.
And you could even get RT in this pocket.
Coffee in the morning.
This is a good song.
This
Great
is
song.
hard. I'm letting this rock. This when you get that fire hybrid, you know what I mean? That good 50-50. It's not that indica, it's not that sativa, it's a little bit of both. I wish I could paint all of moments in life. Hey, y'all too young.
It was like 3 years ago.
Hey. Oh man.
Nah, Miguel, he's in love, man. That's his problem.
He's been in love since like high school.
Yeah, but not this love.
know, man.
Public love.
One of these songs.
There's toxic shit in Kaleidoscope Dreams. Even in Adorn, there's toxicness.
Yeah.
Like when artists are really in love, it doesn't project in the studio the way it does when they're in lust and they want to pretend they're in love. That's where the real good love records come. It's not when you're really in love. Artists got to stop trying to be happy, man. That's just really what it is. Just stop. Just go be miserable for our enjoyment.
You're on something, but
I'm just being honest. Name an artist that was like you knew they was happily in love and put out some great shit.
yeah, I don't know.
And I'm talking about all the R&B artists that talk about really like love music.
Yeah, I don't know.
You got me.
I'm keeping it a buck. When they really in love, the music's trash.
No, you got me.
Yeah.
Waiting to hear what Adele conjures up now that she's fucking the rapper dude.
Who's the rapper dude?
I don't know.
Oh boy, yeah, that does the grime shit.
Yeah.
That'd be aggressive.
Adele about to start twerking.
Them niggas that do that grime is running around fucking our queens.
You're not wrong.
Y'all sleeping still.
You're not wrong.
Y'all sleep.
Niggas doing that grime and hitting it out the park.
Anybody that shoots somebody in tight leather pants, the chicks like.
Yeah, I've seen about 3 pair of tight leather pants I want to buy, but I don't do it because I think y'all laugh at me.
We will.
We will.
One of them was red.
Oh, that's the Rose Fest.
Oh, so you don't remember the summer of 2014 when Maul and Vern and
I
their
never
whole little
had a
drug
pair.
dealing crew bought the matching leather pants?
I never
The shorts.
had a pair of
No,
those.
leather shorts.
I never had a pair of those.
No, that was an arrow though.
Some of the drug dealing crews in the Bronx, traditionally, you get a big chain.
Well, you're not talking about them.
No, I would never. To let people know that you are unified in how much drugs you sell. You're doing really good in the block. Maul and these niggas bought matching leather pants this one summer.
I never. Why you keep putting?
And
me
then
in
they
that?
wouldn't
That
let.
was-
Then
that
when
was- that was-
then they wouldn't let me do it. When I thought they was kind of fly, I say, "Yo, Maul,
never
where you
had
get
a-
them from?" He
I
was like,
never had a pair of
"Aha!"
those. Why you keep? That wasn't me. That
Can't
was
tell you. You're not part of the clique.
That was Imani. I never had a pair of those.
No, Monty has some too.
I never had a pair of those. Never wore a pair of those in my life.
Vern had some though.
You keep saying everybody put me.
Yeah, but
I've never
Vern
a
had
pair
like a
of
48 waist. That was a little wild. Don't put the leather pants on with a 48 waist. Vern, what's up?
I never did those. I never did
Vern's
those
might have been
joggers.
red too. I'm
But
gonna fuck
2013
the game up with my red leather
2013, 2014, the leather shorts was that was a thing.
pants. I'm going to get them in Barney's
2
before
Chainz
Barney's
was out
slows
here
down.
with the leather shorts.
I seen to them. They right in the corner over there at Barney's. I'm gonna get them. All right, off of red leather pants. What else is important? No. I'm not getting right into this.
We was on music. What other music? You were saying there was a lot.
What else came out? Gallant's album came out. We never spoke about it.
We did for a second at Sleepers. We both said we both like Gallant's album.
Gallant's album, good album. Snow put out a remix featuring Black. We didn't get to that, but that's a great record as well. What other albums came out? R. Plum L, whatever your name is. R. Plum.
I can never pronounce it.
I don't
but
know your name, but
I played them
you
a
got a
bunch of
good
times on
album. You got a good album. I got a bunch of songs by you I like, and it's hard. R. Plum L, L. Plum L, whatever your name is. It's a great album.
Did we talk about,
Great album.
Nicole Busses. Did we bring that up?
Nicole Bus's album we mentioned briefly a few weeks back. It came out. It was a little under the radar, but a really, really great album. If you haven't heard it, check it out. Rory played her sleeper a few years ago.
Put her on the map.
It's a good album.
Dave East record with Nas is dope too.
That is dope,
the
bro.
Father
Yeah.
Forgive.
Godfather 4.
Yeah.
He
there
put
you
out
go.
a track listing too. I think his shit comes out Friday, if I'm
All right.
not mistaken.
Good song.
I'm looking forward to an East project.
Yeah, I'm curious to see how this will differentiate between his mixtapes and Def Jam mixtapes.
This is considered his first album, right? I never know anymore
I
with
don't know
artists.
anymore either. Yeah.
I think that's what I saw.
Yes, this is considered his debut album.
All right.
It's a good record. I got a feeling he gonna put out a good album though.
Yeah, I see A-Rab's on there. A-Rab's got like 4, 5, some shit.
Why would you
But we're not doing this.
why would you play this?
We're not doing this. Tank might have shot that nigga now that I think about it. Take might be like, yo, you know what, dog? Now that I think about it,
You kind of just ruined my album.
put that shit on my album, man. Them first week numbers came back. You know what I mean? You might have fucked up my momentum, B.
Yo, Power's gonna fuck y'all heads up. Rotimi's daughter shot Ghost.
Rotimi's daughter.
Somebody gonna come back from the dead and shoot Ghost. This is about to be the most
Holly,
diabolical murder plot you have ever seen.
We know how big of a narcissist Fifth is. 50 coming back and killing Ghost.
The Ghost of 50 was nasty.
That was.
It was really close. Like we were really in his face.
All right, come on. Enough.
No, the Davies track list. All right. Intro featuring DJ Premier. So the Parks heard it, won't tell us about it. Mix the vocals.
I did.
It looks good. You got Nas, Tiana Taylor, Rick Ross, Dream, Fab, Jacquees, the Mad Rapper. I'm sure that'll be funny. Gunna, Mozzie, E40, Lil Baby, Max B's on there.
All right,
Yeah,
Davies. Save
Looks like
Paul
some-
Rosenberg's job, buddy. You Def Jam niggas over there got to produce. Because I got him having about a year left.
Who, Rosenberg?
They had
Yeah,
anything?
100%. 100%. And that's not wishing bad on nobody. Paul's doing great. So
Paul's doing fine.
Paul's doing great. So it's not like wishing that you fall upon hard times. I just don't believe that he is going to sustain this Def Jam job.
I think Paul might want to leave in a year anyways. So, and Ty's on the bonus. Yes, this looks like
Nah, they
cool.
just
This looks
knocked
like
it-
great features for Dave.
They just knocked it out the park and had a whole big Def Jam display at Complex Con. Maybe you didn't see it.
I wasn't at Complex Con, so
Oh,
you weren't there stating the culture.
no.
Okay,
I wouldn't be stating the culture there. Yeah, Complex Con.
struggling to do so.
Yeah. All right. So what else is really important? Who else put an album out? Davies is coming. King of R&B is coming. I don't know who else is putting an album
Emotional
out.
Oranges coming out on Friday.
Hey, let me get a round of applause.
Juice Volume 2 will be out on Friday.
That's what's up.
Yeah,
Congrats.
thanks, man.
All right,
mean,
go EO.
I didn't write anything. What the fuck you congratulate me for?
I mean, but you're a part of the project,
Yeah, no, it's a really good project. Really, really good project.
and you're doing like a little.
The fans will be the judge of that, Rory.
You're doing a little meet and greet tomorrow, right? Well,
I'm
today.
not doing a meet and greet. No, I kind
You doing
of.
SOBs? Rory got an M&G.
Yeah, it'd be a knitting factory. You know what it is.
Pull up. Nin Factory.
No, we're trying to avoid the horrible industry listening sessions where you can't hear the music at all. People are there for the open bar.
It's
just
mixer.
it's just because you got a fucking Fader or Complex email address, so you're there for the fuck of it.
Album listening
and nobody
parties
cares.
are mixers.
They are 1,000%.
Absolutely.
So yeah, we going to a juice bar tomorrow in the city, and we're just gonna play the album for fans. Come in,
cool.
get some
I
free
fuck with
juice,
juice.
and kick it. Like when the sun's out.
A juice bar. Emotional oranges.
I didn't
They
want
probably
that-
have orange juice.
I didn't want
Come
that to go over your
on,
head.
Rory, man.
So, come on, break it down.
Come on.
Oh wait, you guys got it?
How
You
many
put the two and two
double
together?
entendres can he give them?
Come on, man. If your oranges ain't emotional, I don't want that.
So yeah, I'll be in the city. Go on my Instagram. And
J
come
Bone
link.
giving him a feature. J Bone threw a bar out there.
What was your bar?
If the oranges ain't emotional, and I don't want that.
I don't want that.
Yo, first of all, I don't know if I like Parks being quiet over here. I think Parks might have mixed a vocal or two on something coming.
Oh, wait,
with
is that
emotional
pure?
oranges.
No
No,
Is that on this?
no, it's not.
Oh, okay.
It's not. But Parks is part of the crew.
Yeah, I'm down.
I don't care.
I'm an orange too.
I'm an orange.
I'm an orange too.
What else is happening in the universe that we need to get to? Summer Walker's had enough of the shit.
What happened?
What
now?
she did.
She just had enough of all of y'all.
The showering
She had
thing.
enough of the internet. Speaking of the internet, Solange, y'all don't want to talk about Solange shit, but it's fine.
No,
If Solange
did
cheated
something
with a
happen?
white dude,
Oh, I saw that.
What you want from me? What you looking at me for?
because you're a white dude,
I didn't cheat with Solange.
Or did
It
you?
wasn't me.
Which one of y'all did it, man? Now y'all looking at each other, huh? now Rory and Paul looking at each
yeah, you hear him, right?
Yeah.
They don't want to talk now.
other. Yeah, that's funny though.
No, I just I have some women opinions in this one.
Oh, you've been talking to women about it?
No, just about some decisions women make in a real hypocritical way when they attack certain amazing men in an elevator for allegedly doing something similar It's just,
Rory trying to take this thing to the next level.
you know,
Oh.
I don't like it.
Okay, get your shit off, Rory.
Oh shit!
Solange, I'm joking. I love you. I don't know what happened.
Rory
I don't
and
care.
I don't know if I'm joking. And clean it up.
I don't-
I don't know if that Band-Aid is going to work.
Yeah, that was a little nuts. All I'm saying is, if she cheated with a white dude,
Black men up. We up 30.
and there's nothing wrong with that, but I mean,
You love who you love, Joe.
That is true.
Can't help who you love.
That is true.
no, you can't tell us that you didn't cheat with a white dude, and we got to see the video.
There's a video?
It's a video of a woman that looks like Solange touching a guy that looks like a white guy's inner thigh, and I know no chick that I'm not boning ever touched me in my inner thigh.
Some chicks I won't never even touch.
Yeah, for real. The inner thigh ain't really, you know what I mean?
That's on the spot.
Nah,
like-
she was caressing his inner thigh. That's all I'm saying. And that's all. That's all I got.
All right.
And then,
Well,
and then she called everybody on the internet uncivilized.
that's swag.
He beat. You go to uncivilized, you tell the entire internet y'all are uncivilized. Like, yeah, it's been that way for some years now. You didn't
Listen,
know.
Solange is Teflon. I don't know what the fuck it. She's been killing this shit. Every caption, killing everybody and everything they're saying about her. Brings up her spirit, brings up her body.
I don't know. Let's wait till that next standstill Black Power Polaroid. Let's wait till the next one comes out. See who the bald guy with the beard is there.
Listen,
It's gonna be you.
No, I'm not letting Solange cheat on me. Man.
Yeah, all right. That's gonna be the best content you ever rate in your life. Solange Cheeto.
Over the cranes, over the sky.
fam,
If
an
Solange cheated on me, I'm
OLS
dissing Wale.
over cranes?
Yeah, y'all don't
We
see
out
where he
here.
going. Y'all see what
Oh
Joe
my
trying to do.
god,
Oh wait, if Solange cheated on me, I'm serving up over cranes.
You
that's what I'm saying.
Duh. We know what's happening. We know the vibes, man. We know what's happening.
Yo, y'all are idiots, man.
We know.
I know that. I know we just joking on the pod. I know I'm not dissing Solange over the crane and the cranes in the sky beat.
I don't want to hear nobody rapping on cranes.
We was just talking about something before this Solange. shit.
Ross did. Why'd they try to remix that record, man?
That's why I said I don't want to hear anybody rap on that.
And that's your number one rapper too.
Yeah, that's my guy.
Anyways,
The Godfather Harlem intro song might be up there with Powers, by the way.
y'all love
That
just
shit is
running
slapping.
into
That shit
it.
is hard.
They do a good job with the music.
Yeah, Swiss. I think it's
on
the
that show.
executive
Yeah, Swiss
music
does all that shit.
supervisor or whatever.
Yeah, he is.
And I think that's the first Swiss beat that Ross rapped on.
Really?
No.
I don't know
Yeah,
about that.
yeah.
You might be right,
So, that's the first.
Yeah.
but it seems unlikely. But it might be
Because
right.
even the Big Time record was a Just
Only
Blaze.
Moore would
Yeah.
pull out one of those Snapple facts for Rick Ross.
No, because I didn't.
And that's the first time these two ever collaborated.
Nah, but my homeboy pointed that out to me. But I thought about it like, damn, why wouldn't Ross have rapped on a Swiss beat before? Like
Right.
that was just odd to me.
Because you never set it up.
Yeah, I would be the one to stop that, right?
What were we on before we got to Solange and
I don't know. I wish
Cheating
them. I
gate.
wish both of them a easy divorce.
Oh, you clean it up. Clean up an out 6.
Yeah. Of course, with Solange, I always clean up. I love Solange.
You didn't start out that way. You started out bringing up that
No,
horrible elevator
No,
incident.
I brought up a hypothetical situation that I would not want to see. That's all.
What were we talking about before the Solange cheating fiasco? Okay, Summer Walker. Summer Walker has had enough of everyone's shit, ours included. And in a post and delete, she says, and I quote, "Nah, for real," which when anybody starts "nah, for real," they mean business. So listen up. Nah, for real. Though I've decided y'all don't deserve me, LOL. Don't LOL, that's serious. You don't feel like we deserve you. I knew from day one I was too real for this shit. Y'all can have the music, and I'ma just head out. Fuck the interviews, photo shoots, videos, and really the shows too. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. Summer, don't say fuck the shows. All your shits are sold out.
Where your money's at?
You're making a lot of money on tour. Let's not just slow down. I'll finish this tour out, though. I'm just a regular person, nothing more. LOL. People got this fame shit fucked up. I've been me from day one. I'm not about to start acting different, talking different, treating people different, or looking different. People really expect too much from you. Every day, everything isn't a Miss America bad bitch contest, and I don't feel the need to put others down to stay relevant. People really just well, let's slow down there, because that's kind of my beef with that whole bums in L.A. rant that you went on that was putting people down. Summer.
Yeah.
Not to stay relevant, but it was a little offensive. People really just disconnected. Hiding behind these apps, these filters, the clothes, the makeup, the hair, LOL, a lot of y'all need to step back and get into yourselves from a different perspective. Take the same amount of time that you normally do to prepare and improve your physical, but apply it to your spirit and become comfortable with the real you, whoever that may be, as long as you're not hurting anyone. That same amount of time you take to chase the bag, try putting that same amount of energy into patience, acceptance, understanding, self-awareness, self-love. But I know no one gives a shit about what I'm saying, so yeah, peace, love, and light, deuces emoji, and angel emoji. Gentlemen, what do y'all have to say about brand new artists feeling like they can't really be themselves publicly? Feeling pressured by their fan bases?
It's the internet.
Feeling like,
Yeah, it's
but don't be dismissive. Let's not minimalize it.
No, but he's right. It has a lot to do with social media and what people's perception of what artists should look like. So if Summer, even on her Instagram, she's very like herself. You get a glimpse of her like if she was in the house just chilling with sweats on. Like she doesn't wear a bunch of makeup. Her hair may be wild.
And I just want to say that don't tell me anything about anyone's self.
Right.
I don't care if you're chilling at home with
I'm just saying
sweatpants
some
on.
fans might see her out in public and expect that she's all glammed up and dolled up, and she's probably like, nah, I'm not with all that. I just want to make music, put it out, and if you enjoy it and connect to it, great. If not, that's fine, but this is who I am. I don't want to change.
Can you sustain a successful career as a new artist adopting this model?
If she keeps putting out albums like she just put out her first album, she'll be just fine.
That first album is a fuck of an album.
Yeah, it should be fine.
It's a great album.
I'm ready to say it might be a classic.
You can't say it's too soon to say that. Y'all have to stop that shit.
Okay.
It's a great album.
I'm with you.
I listen to it every day, and I like it more every day.
Well, we could say that it's on the classic watch.
Okay, I'll take it.
I like that.
And you can say
yeah,
I gotta wait to see if it's a classic. You can say that.
Yeah, you just need a little time. But boy, is it a great album.
I only say classic because it sounds like a '90s R&B album, and it's 2019. So that would say like she's.
It's a very good album.
Yeah,
It is my second favorite R&B album released this year from a songstress, Snow Allegra being number one for me.
Okay, I think you were gonna say Jacquees before it even came out.
And I'm still rolling with that Snow Allegra album being my album of the year.
It's a really good album.
This summer
Really good
album
album.
has a lot of replay value, though. A lot of replay. I mean, almost every record.
We didn't talk about it, I think, a few weeks ago, maybe 2 or 3. Ari Lennox went on something similar to this on her IG Live.
Yeah, that's true. I saw it.
In the vein,
She had enough of this shit, too.
Yeah, and in the vein of, I kind of respected her honesty in saying, I didn't realize it was going to be this much work. Like, this is a lot for me. Y'all are doing a lot and making me do a lot.
Yeah.
And my brain isn't ready to sit here and do this many shows off my first album.
The music business is very fucking difficult.
I didn't know it was going to be this demanding, and I'm paraphrasing, of course. But Ari, I thought it was a cool, honest moment, and I think Ari will change her mind. I mean, she did kind of go back on Twitter and say, hey, sorry, I was having a moment. And I think Summer will the same way, too. I don't think she's going to never not do shows anymore. I think people that have the access to the internet, she's responding to a bunch of people that have these comments that they're not thinking through, just because with your phone you can comment for the first thing that pops in your head, and she's going to sit there and read it, and she's going to comment with the first thing that says in her head.
Right.
And they'll recant it. And I don't mean in a
people
bad way recanting, but they'll feel different another day.
A lot of these people have to realize that you don't really have to use the internet that much. If you're especially put out like great music that people like and they come to your shows.
No, yes, you do.
No, you don't.
Yes, you do.
It's actually dope when you don't, because
there's a lot of successful artists that do not. I mean, they might use the internet privately, but they don't.
That's not. Yeah, I'm not saying that there's not, but that should not and cannot be the template for all artists.
No, it can't.
In the internet era, trying to get now. To your point, what I will say is, it don't need to be you doing it.
That's true. Yeah.
It don't have to be you actually running your socials, your Instagram, or your whatever outreach you're using to make your fans aware of shit.
To your fans.
The internet is great. Now, listen, if you have a problem reading some shit, taking some shit in, or if people are being mean to you or being a dick to you, and to protect your brand and your well-being, yeah, have your manager run the shit.
Right.
Have your friend run the shit. Have your friend filter for you, protect you from. But I'm not going to tell you new acts to say fuck the internet.
No, and
No, you have to.
You have to learn how to use it.
You have to-
I will
for
say
you.
specifically
correct.
for artists like Summer and Ari, a lot of why people love Ari Lennox outside of her amazing music is her IG lives. Like, that's a thing for her fan base and built her fan base. It was the fucking skits on her album were just old IG lives. Like, that's people really got to know her and were invested in her.
Sure.
And I think Summer, because Summer started, with the silhouette joints and all that.
Sure.
I liked Summer more when I realized who she was. Because I didn't expect her
You
to be.
didn't know you would want to be. I mean, you didn't know she would be so talented.
Facts. No, I didn't know she was the tattoo face girl and like a way more down to earth chick than what I thought they usually use a silhouette to hide.
Okay.
I thought maybe she didn't have a personality. Then I
Right.
saw she did, and that's where I think using and utilizing the internet, if you actually have that type of personality that people can connect to, and that helps with your music.
And there's a few of these other newer acts that have DM'd me over the years, and especially in recent months, just saying, yo, Joe, I listen to your shit. It really sounds like, you don't give a fuck what anybody has to say about your career. How do I get there? Because, man, like, it's tough. Like, I hear you say a lot, you hate being an artist. Like, walk me through how you got there, because I hate it too, but I can't talk about it because I'm an artist. Like, I get a lot of these DMs. So it's not just Summer.
That's not nothing new. I mean, artists have been saying they hate being artists since the dawn of music. That's kind of been a
Yeah,
artist
but it's
outcry.
different.
That's
It's
not the
different now
focus
with
on what I'm
social
saying.
media.
I'm
Yeah.
not talking about you just hating being an artist.
Doing the work.
Yes, I'm talking about now
Okay, putting themselves into that position where they have to literally sit on the internet.
where artists
Right.
are saying, yo, all I want to do is make the music.
Right.
I don't want to be seen. I don't want to perform so much. I don't want to do the TV shows. I don't want to be at the label every day. I don't want to buy Christmas presents for everybody in every department. I don't want to engage with these fans. I don't want to do your Reddit surveys that you're making me do. you know the routine.
I know
All the
I know.
shit.
Some niggas just want to make the songs. And what I'm getting from Summer is that. What I got from what Ari was saying a few weeks ago is that. What I get from when these artists are DMing me saying, what the fuck is that? Yo, I just want to make music.
But I think,
all right,
I
but-
think now though, Joe.
And I think that's a luxury.
Yeah, but
if you like Summer's saying this shit after she sold a whole bunch of records.
and sold out a tour.
Yeah.
Right.
She wouldn't dare say this shit
And,
before
yo,
that great first
those,
week
those
and
rooms,
before
those rooms are big.
Right.
they're big rooms. Yeah, that's. Yeah, when is that Snow concert? Because I'm going.
Sometime this month.
Yeah, it's definitely November.
I want to say. I
think-
want to say 17th. But I could
looked
be
it
wrong
up,
about
too.
that.
Late then.
Yeah.
But to be the pessimist, and just because we have a podcast, I kind of want to tell
November 24th,
artists
website.
November 24th.
I'm there. I'm in there like
there.
swimwear.
I kind of want artists to maybe shut up, because I think in every single career, no matter if it's your dream career, anything within working towards something, you're gonna have to do some bullshit you don't like.
That's absolutely
no
true.
matter what. Like, it doesn't matter if you want to be the fucking a major league GM. You're
matter
gonna
if
have
you-
to politics somewhere. You
Doesn't
don't
matter
want
if you want to be a
politic.
bartender.
Like,
You're gonna have to
every
do some shit.
single dream job you could think of has some bullshit. So I know within your artist brain, like, you just want to do the work, and I just want to put it out, and I just want to be this weird introverted artist. I know that sounds great, but every single career on earth has some compromise where you got to do some bullshit you don't want to do.
That's why it's called a job.
But not
Even if it's
work.
not a job, if you want to have family members, you have to do some bullshit within
That's
your
true.
family. Like, it's not just
true.
a job.
Yeah, but I think
There's
now-
bullshit in everything you have to do.
I think the industry really needs to think about bringing back artist development. I think it's probably more pivotal that a lot of these artists get development now.
Please,
Get
before
back
we
then.
get to that, bring back artists.
Well, I mean,
Yeah, not for
that's
nothing. Not for nothing.
That's another. But part of that would be in developing. Like, you have to develop these acts. Like, they have to know what this industry entails. And a lot of them come in and they just like, I want to just keep doing what I've been doing, which is making music and putting it out on SoundCloud. Where it's like, no, now you're like a product.
Right.
Like, now you have to like sell this product.
Yeah, and even if it's not development, just, and I don't even want to call it a therapist, but just an advisor, someone there that's going to help you. Because, I mean, you could kind of be yourself now on the internet. You can just go straight to consumer. Just someone to advise you, tell you to relax.
Yeah. Or
Talk
like
you
we talked
through
about,
shit.
have someone else run your shit.
Yeah.
If it's too much for you to handle, turn off the comments. You know what I'm saying? There's a million ways that you can.
Nah, if you turn off the comments, I'm gonna call you pussy. I mean, it's an option. You can turn them off, but
They gonna
Just
call
know,
you that regardless.
just know
Yeah,
we're
exactly.
They call you that anyway.
They're calling her all types of other shit.
just know we're
What's the
still
difference?
commenting.
People gonna call you what they want to call you, man. It don't matter.
This Ari summer topic is a good segue to this J. Cole announcement. Rory, what's happening?
We put out a trailer.
2020, huh? It's happening,
He gave you the surprise. Now he's giving you the 7-month rollout.
That's J. Cole telling y'all, hey, for the past 3 years, I've been trying to tell y'all I'm sick of this shit, and y'all ain't been listening. So I'm going to give y'all an album in 2020, then y'all going to leave me the fuck alone, honestly.
Yeah. Well,
That's my opinion. I
you
said this 2 years ago.
you were about to ask me what it was. That
Oh,
kind
get
of
it?
just summed it up.
Oh, get your shit
No.
off.
You just said what it was. Now he put out a trailer that was kind of like a campaign ad for 2020 because the elections are there and all that shit. It was funny. It was cute. But yeah, I think Cole's trying to get the fuck away from everyone. And while I think he's gonna say it's his last album, I don't know if it will be.
I don't think this is gonna be his last album. You think he's gonna say? Is he said that this is his last album?
No, I'm just speculating
I
because
don't
we have
think
a podcast.
I don't think that he has a.
But
interest
I
in-
think around album 6,
I still got
project
Cole.
number.
I still have Cole and Kendrick retiring.
He's one of the
soon.
people that just does music. Like he doesn't have to do much outside of music.
I totally disagree with that.
He has a kid. He has another one on the way. If
I'm not talking
the
about
child
personal
hasn't been
life.
born yet,
I'm talking about he does not have to be vigilant on social media, even if he may be secretly, covertly.
He uses it the right way to which.
Oh wait,
suits
what?
him.
You guys
You
talk
don't
about
see
something
many
totally
J. Cole
different than what we're
interviews.
talking
You
about.
don't see a lot of the shit that people complain about as artists.
All right, I'm
bring that
confused
up
on
to
what you
say
guys.
what?
Yeah, I'm confused.
I'm saying, piggybacking off the Summer Walker conversation, where she's mad about people talking shit about her on the internet. She's
I don't think
mad
Cole
about
cares at all.
No doubt, she's mad about having to do press and interviews. J. Cole doesn't really do much press.
No,
and interviews.
I just
he doesn't
think, I just
post
think
much on
this
the
is
internet.
his. I think this is his quote unquote last album for a minute.
Oh,
I
maybe.
do. I think
yeah, I
Dreamville's in
can
a,
see
a
that.
really, really good place. I think the fall off at album 6, project number 11, whatever the fuck it is. That's when everyone starts saying, "Yo, he fell off. I'm tired of this old motherfucker rapping. Like, all right, this ain't it no more. I prefer his old shit.
Yo,
like, I think the
yo,
fall off is a really great
I
title.
think J. Cole's
Yo.
been getting better.
Asking a
So do I agree.
consumer, I agree with that.
Yeah.
Asking a consumer how many full-length projects you want from your favorite act over the course of their career, to me, is almost the same as asking somebody how much money they would like to earn in a lifetime. Like, how could you answer that? Yes,
Yeah, you can't
we
really answer
all have J. Cole vastly improving. Yeah, you could say that he only does music, he's a music, but I feel like this year or the past 2 years, he's put more work than ever into his Dreamville,
Oh, for sure.
his Dreamville shit. I think he's seeing the fruits of that labor now.
Sure.
I think he's really has like a really good lineup,
really good.
and I think that he was tired of rapping before.
Yeah.
So if I put all that together, and I'm going off the
Why do you
name of
think he
this
was tired of
album,
rapping?
who he is.
Because of who he is.
Who
Yeah,
he is. I damn near would like to. I haven't researched it, but I damn near could say, just like Joe Budden, I feel like I could find the J. Cole songs where he said that.
Oh no.
Recently.
Absolutely.
Like, I feel like he's done, and I feel like when a rapper's done, they tell us before, and because they're rappers, we just don't believe it. But
I think having his
and-
family, 2 kids, moving to North Carolina in the sticks to chill. Yeah, I think he's gearing up to leave.
I don't believe that.
I don't believe it either.
I'm not saying permanently.
I gotta believe him.
Oh, he's gonna take a couple years off, 2-3 years maybe for sure.
No,
more.
2-3 years off is
More.
normal for Cole
Yeah,
in
yeah.
between time. I'm saying no. He gonna put this album out, and you're not gonna hear another Cole album for quite some time, if ever again. That's my opinion. Hey, all y'all people that listen to the podcast and take little hot takes and then write headlines and salacious captions, that is my opinion. You could form your own fucking opinion off of the music that's been released. Go listen to it yourself and see what you think. You don't
Yeah.
just put that on me like I've spoken to Cole. I haven't spoken to
and
Cole. I don't know shit about
you
shit.
do know that they're gonna edit right there. Paste it together however they
But
want
no,
to
that's
paste it.
that's
It's
why
cool, man.
that's why I do like the album title to that point of him leaving, because this is around the time that people just start talking shit about your work. His old shit was better. I think he's saying the fall off in just. Like, I think it's a funny, sarcastic title.
I agree. I
Like,
agree.
I think he's at the point in his career where it's like, all right, no matter what, I could continue to give this to him, but they're not going to like it because that's just how fans get over how many of them are years.
The 1970, whatever that shit was called.
1985.
In 1985, it was called the intro to the fall off.
Yeah.
So this kind of has been
But hold
announced.
up. The last, it says Cole revealed his 2016 tracks, False Prophets and Everybody Dies, were intended for the fall off. So he's been making music for this album since 2016.
I can see it.
Cole is very calculated, man.
That nigga ain't going nowhere.
I don't think he's going nowhere. Yeah.
Wait, what you can't wait, hold on. You can't be calculated and plan your exit 5 years in advance?
Sure,
I'm
you
not saying
can.
you can't.
That is being
I'm
calculated.
just saying if you have music that was on the album in 2016 for an album that you're saying is great to come out, like that tells me that you're recording a lot of music.
Nothing about the energy he's been putting in, especially features, and his own music in the past 2 years tells me that he is looking to retire anytime soon. That's just me. He seems like he is going as hard as ever creating, bringing a bunch of random people to his studio in North Carolina to hang
leave.
out.
Yeah,
I'm getting all this shit out the way.
We're interpreting that wrong.
Yeah. No, I
Anytime
agree
you're
with
inviting random niggas to the studio to just record a whole bunch of shit, you are out of here.
Nah. Man, J. Cole would be crazy to retire from rap. Not right now. He would be crazy. That would be a disservice to himself and his talent.
And well, again,
Yo,
my
you
definition
niggas
of
kill me that when y'all start saying what should be a disservice for somebody else. That's like when the sports people start trying to
gonna leave in your prime?
That's like when the sports commentators start trying to condemn the athletes for not caring as much about a ring as they do. It's the same thing here.
No,
Mo.
it's not. That's
What's the
like,
difference in what you're
because when
saying?
you're in your prime, and
If J. Cole don't feel like rapping ever again, and he's been one of the lucky ones to be able to afford himself to never rap again, I have worked myself into, I'm sick of this shit. I'm sick of you labels. I'm sick of the touring. I'm sick of trying to find one. And for years, he's been saying he's been sick of trying to find one. Like, he's been saying this shit for years. So why would it be a disservice if he said, you know what? I got my family now. I want to focus on them. I have my artists, my label. I want to focus on them. And if I get around to giving them something from me later, then cool. But that's not going to be my primary focus. I've spoken to mad artists that have, and I'm one of them, that have missed some of their kids' upbringing, missed a whole bunch of family milestone type of moments because we was doing our career shit. We was chasing our career. All I'm saying to you is there's another way to look at it than it would be a disservice.
No, you can absolutely take time off. I'm not saying he can't take a few years off, but to say never put out music again and you're at the prime of your career, you're at that, like, to the point now where people look at you as
he don't owe it to anybody.
I'm not saying he owes it to himself.
So why are you telling me how people look at him?
But what if he doesn't want
because he's
something to yourself that you don't want?
That's what I'm saying.
Because J. Cole is he's like one of the few rappers that really come from, like, he's a hip hop head. So I'm pretty sure when all of this was just a dream to him, like for it now to be a reality and like you're just hitting like your prime and I don't even think he's at his peak yet. I just think that he's just hit a stride where he's been really good at putting out music. To leave now is like, why would you just walk away from everything that
I keep answering that
your
and you
whole life?
keep ignoring me.
To that exact
time off,
your
but to
exact
never make
point
music
of
is
saying
crazy.
J. Cole is such a hip hop head and studies this shit, and I know that for a fact how much he studies this shit is more of a point on why I think he's getting the fuck away from it. He's seen how every career starts to end when it comes to rap and is trying to get ahead of it in his prime.
To add to what Rory is saying, I really think that not just you, but a lot of consumers take for granted how their favorite artist even feels about rapping.
I've never seen him
This could be my own personal jadedness kicking in, but at least, let me just give a number and not exaggerate. I would say at least 50% of the rappers don't really care about the rapping anymore.
Yeah, but 50% of these niggas ain't good either. 50% of these niggas ain't successful either.
Way more than 50% of rappers are not
So
good.
what we talking about? We talking about one of the most successful rappers probably ever. Like,
Cole is up there as
he's
far
done
as
things
success.
that no other rapper has done. He's got a
very
platinum
much up there
album
as
with
far
no
as
features.
Yeah, but when y'all start bringing up success, do y'all know some of the people that I'm talking about, like Cole and Kendrick, both being character, moral, and integrity-based people? I don't think that success weighs into their decision-making about very much.
Especially when
you've seen a bunch of success. You're not looking at tomorrow like, yo, man, with all this success. Nah, I had success. When I'm watching the NBA commentators talk about LeBron next game, I'm like, oh, the pressure he's facing. I'm like, there's no such thing as that. There's no such thing as that at this level when you're LeBron James. He ain't looking into tomorrow like, oh, more pressure with this game. That's how I view it with these guys.
I certainly view this as gearing up for some other things, gearing up potentially for some chill out. But again, just from seeing his past couple years and the little bit, I didn't deal with him face to face, but just seeing how interactive he even was with Preem for the Gangstar thing, I don't see him retiring from rap. He's very much invested in the art. And I don't really see him walking away.
All right, simple question.
I can see him chilling.
Who was the last artist that was at the level of J. Cole, last rapper that was at the level of J. Cole that retired?
Jay-Z.
There have not been so many rappers to even reach the level that J. Cole is at.
Yeah.
So
and done it in the way he
wanted to do it. There's not a lot of rappers that have retired, and there's not a lot of rappers that have reached where J. Cole is. None of that stops me from thinking that J. Cole could be the first.
Rappers don't retire.
And moving so lucid in your career where you've made your decisions on your own time and had the luxury of building a fan base where you could do so, yes.
And Mo, you gotta stop saying that now, because rappers are retiring now. They're not announcing it. They're not telling y'all. They just doing other shit.
Who's retired?
I won't blow niggas cover, but it's a whole lot of niggas that they not so focused on the next album release is what I'm saying.
You know why? Because they're not as successful.
Now they're not gonna retire because they want to leave that door open for music. But that door don't close. If I want to put an album out tomorrow, I could. That don't change the fact that I announced I'm retired. I'm tired of this shit. I don't want to do it. That door don't close.
I get that. I'm talking about a rapper that's young and successful like J. Cole.
The closest would be Hov with Black Album.
And he ain't retired.
Yeah.
So, like, come on. Take some time off. Take some years off. Be with the family. I get all of that.
I think that's ignorant, what you're saying. You think because something has never happened before that it can't happen.
No, I'm not saying that. I'm just saying it's very unlikely.
All right.
That's all I'm saying.
All right.
I just don't think anything that he has done lately is...
Well, guess what? 2020 is a few months away.
Yeah.
That's for damn sure. So,
this could be coming late in 2020.
Who knows?
So we don't know.
Oh, we do know. It is coming late 2021.
Oh, I don't know about that. I bet I could see it coming pre-summer for a summer run.
Yeah. All right, well, we'll see. We don't need to guess argue anymore. We'll see. Congrats to J. Cole. We're looking forward to this fall off release. Rory thinks it's a genius album titling.
I do. I really, really do.
And that's that, man. Let's see how the music stacks up.
Okay.
What else is really important that we have to get to?
In the music realm, they've been murdering me for about 48 hours on the timeline.
Yeah.
Come on.
You want me to murder you?
Go ahead.
I don't think that Puff is the best. He is
Sean Combs.
Maybe one of the best.
Sean Combs has the greatest ear in music history.
No, I'm sorry.
Are you guys gonna do what the internet did
and name me ears before
and name me just a bunch of amazing producers? Because that's what the internet did. They just sent me a list of all of amazing producers, and I was like, all right, cool.
What should they?
They
have done?
ears.
What should they have done? How would you have liked them to count?
I love Timbaland. Timbaland has signed so many horrible acts in his life that does it. Your producer ear and your ear as putting music out is not the same.
He signed some very successful acts.
Of course.
Puff has signed some questionable acts as well.
Puff has signed some questionable acts for sure.
Like who?
We ain't gonna do that. We don't have to do that. But.
Yeah, I don't want to shit on anybody.
We can do that.
I only ask because every questionable act that Puff has ever signed, and I think there's been a lot of them, he's put fire out on him.
Sure.
That's why I ask.
Okay.
So that kind of helps
my first
Rory's
point,
argument. If you could sign a bunch of...
I think you could argue the same about Timbaland or anybody else that, they have hits and misses. So they have an artist that has a couple good singles.
I put the main one out that...
How do y'all always sneak Timbaland in these types of talks?
I was just because that was the first name that people popped up in my mentions. Quincy Jones, of course, was the number one thing that was in my mentions.
Yeah.
Greatest producer of all time, without question. That's my personal favorite producer of all time. Okay. Quincy Jones also thought Billie Jean was the worst song ever and should never be put on that album.
Okay. I bet Puff has had some moments like that. Yeah.
I'm talking about the difference between maybe a producer and maybe an ear.
The immediate first thing for me is...
He can create Billie Jean and say, yo, I don't want it on there.
Berry Gordy has a better ear than Puff. I'm sorry.
I'm with that.
There's absolutely no argument that could possibly... He has more number one hits and more successful legacy artists in the history of music. There's no argument. I think, in my opinion.
Okay.
I think Rory might have been talking hip hop.
No, I made it clear that I said
he
not
made the
just
clear
about
distinction.
Yeah. No. All of you.
No, all of you.
All right. Well, to all right.
No,
all right. Let's stay hip hop for a second. What was it last
Puff
year?
is a producer, by the
two
way.
years ago. Of course, Puff is a producer.
So.
What is Puff not?
Right.
When they put out the hip hop is the most streamed or it's the most number one genre ever. Does that happen if Puff is not around?
Probably not.
No.
Does Puff make an entire genre that's the number one genre to ever be put on this earth palatable?
No. He helps it, but the Run
Does
DMC
Puff-
Run DMC existed.
I agree.
Def Jam existed.
That's
NWA
fine.
existed.
NWA was palatable to the masses to bring a
scared
genre
white
to
people.
number one.
They scared white people. But
Gangsta rap then went on to be the sound of probably.
Did Puff take gangster rap and make it palatable? Yes.
Let me look up palatable.
I think Rory's saying scare the white people or not scare the white
He
people.
made it a mass genre. When y'all thought Puff was killing hip hop, he was taking hip hop to a place that hip hop would have never been if Puff didn't do the shit that you hated him for.
Palatable, acceptable, or agreeable to the palate or taste. Savory, palatable food. Acceptable, agreeable to the mind.
Bad
or
Boy
feeling.
had some savory hits.
So what is Rory saying? That Puff made what palatable?
Hip hop.
I think that
Which
I think that's inaccurate.
which
I think that
which
people
then turned
before that.
into the biggest genre that every last person bites off.
Puff's impact and legacy.
So that's
is
great. That's
absolutely
great with the Barry
undeniable.
Gordy shit, and we can make a case that Puff was fighting for Barry Gordy. But you're not about to tell me what Puff has not done for the whole genre of music, and the place it's in now is not the greatest ear for the masses that you could think of.
Just
Barry
so I can
Gordy
go all
still
over the
wins.
place.
How is it all over the place?
I get what you're saying, but
It
Puff's
sounds like,
impact
it sound
and
like,
legacy
it sound like what he's saying is Puff
undeniable.
has one of the greatest ear in hip hop.
yeah,
No, and I think why I'm saying music is because hip hop being the number one genre in the world, and every last genre gets they shit from hip hop for the most part right now, comes from Puff.
I don't know if that's
I'm not
entirely
wrong with
fair.
that.
And I love Puff.
I just think that Puff
Like,
has
let's give Puff his flowers.
been
Puff is one of the
the
most.
key contributors
absolutely
in it
Yeah.
1,000
for a long time.
I think the Puff formula is what everyone has taken and made their music work for the masses. You can argue it's not the best. I'm just saying the best music
we're
for
not
your
talking about that.
personal
We're not
life.
talking about that.
I'm just saying the best ear when it comes to the masses is from Sean Combs.
What do you mean when it comes to the masses? That's the part that's throwing me off.
I got it. This nigga wanted to get back to that New Year's party.
That's a fact. That's a fact.
You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? I'm like, wait, why?
That shit did look fly.
Yeah,
I get it. I get it.
Confused, I'm like, yo,
I get it.
I'm with him, but I'm like, wait, he throwing a little mustard on it. Like, all right, cool. I'm like, wait, oh, it's November.
Well, be clear.
Got it.
I want to get back to that.
I would like to go to the party too.
Mo,
Rory
by the
Kelly
way,
with the
Looks like a
invite.
good time.
By the way, Puff does not listen. He only watches State of the Culture.
Okay. Yeah, that
He don't listen to Joe's side gig.
might be right. But still, I see what you're doing, though. Smart move.
Nah, it's Puff, man.
Puff is one of the most important people in
Without a
our
doubt.
culture, absolutely, and in music history, absolutely. But I'm not going to just to say he has the best ears, disregarding a lot of important ears. Personal opinion.
Not discarding them. I'm just saying Puff has the best.
Hey, you dick eating.
So
I'm rolling with Barry Gordy, though. Yeah. If I had to put him
I'm rolling with Barry Gordy too. And I'm putting Stevie Wonder high on the list. I'm putting Stevie Wonder before Puff. There's a few niggas I'm putting before.
why Stevie Wonder before Puff?
Why Stevie Wonder before Puff?
Yo, what was the name of that white boy that Puff signed? Donnie
Rory.
Klang. Donnie Klang.
He was with Day 26, and he was like, "Nah, you solo."
You can get Donnie Klang up out of here. Donnie Klang could go sit down.
So we're just gonna define everyone by their worst decisions.
I just thought about it. I just thought about the white boy that he had.
All right, we don't care about Donnie Klang. We're not doing that.
Salute to Puff though, and happy birthday.
Happy birthday. Happy 50th to Puff. Listen, turning 50 in hip hop, huge accomplishment. Shout out to Puff. Thank you for all of your contributions.
And in two genres. Like everyone you name it got one genre.
I have Puff mastering more than 2 genres. I have Puff as a music icon.
I'm
a
talking
fashion
specifically.
icon.
I'm talking about specifically with hip hop and with R&B. That's what I'm talking about. Music genres.
Yo, Puff, I ain't gonna lie. Puff made that shit palatable, man. Come on. Nah, for real. Think about it.
I might agree with Rory if Puff can make power palatable.
Did Puff shoot Ghost?
In this next season, he might.
Oh, plot twist.
All right, we're gonna move on to the next. We're gonna move on to the next topic, you guys. What's the next topic?
I use the mic like a walkie
Hold up, man. Oh shit, I fucked up.
I'll put Puffs here on this.
No elasticity. Wait a minute.
Tommy, I don't need you no more. Get the fuck out my face, nigga. Hey. Oh, y'all not feeling
Yo,
it.
turn me up in the headphones.
I don't know what you didn't know about when you first played it that we weren't feeling it, but
Y'all hating.
yeah.
Turn me up in the headphones, Kanan.
And nobody can still tell me what the fuck he's talking about.
It was the knowledge for the day. It was the science.
Now that I've seen how Ghost died, though, I can see how he was giving it up right there on the Tank album. Like,
He had a lot of shit to get off his chest.
That was his Machiavelli. he saw it coming.
Yo, Tariq shot me.
Tasha shot me.
It's his premonition right here.
all right, come on. We have to talk about serious things now. Prayers for Angie Martinez.
Yes.
Prayers go out to Angie. I woke up Monday morning and saw an Instagram post from Angie that said she was involved in a really bad car accident where she suffered a shattered vertebrae, fractured lumbar. I don't even know where my lumbar is located, but prayers to Angie Martinez, and I hope that she is all right. Angie, I love you, and I hope that you are better soon. And that's all we have from that because Angie is private, and she wanted us to hear from her first, so she told us. So I'm sure all of us here and in the hip-hop community wish Angie a healthy, speedy recovery.
Absolutely.
Yep. Love to Angie.
Yeah, prayers to Andrew.
While we're on this, I'd be remiss for us to not cover this Rodney Reed topic that seems to be circulating rapidly.
It has to.
Yeah, it's a nasty one, man.
You say it, you say it has to, and yes, this one is super nasty when you're aware of all the details from this particular case, right?
Yeah.
But because we've seen so many of these, not this specific case, but just people who need to be released from prison for whatever reason.
Right.
We'll see that you don't necessarily do all the research that you need to do, and then you just bandwagon a really good cause because nobody ever wants to see people wrongfully accused in prison. But I have to be honest, a few of these cases have come out in the past where I didn't necessarily ride with y'all.
That's fair.
The way that y'all maybe expected people to.
Yeah. Which you and I have had conversations off mic about some
I've said that on mic about Centoya Brown.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he did.
Oh, you did?
I
don't remember.
When we covered it, I said, has anybody read everything with this? And listen, super happy that Centoya Brown is no longer locked in a cage. Let me be clear on that. I never want to see people arrested. Ever.
Yeah.
But when you start delving into facts on cases, like I'm not a lawyer, I'm not a judge, I'm not an attorney, we're just reading things online.
Right.
This Rodney Reed case is very, very, very disturbing. So for those of you that are unaware, where is he based out of?
I want to say it's Texas, but yeah.
Good old.
I think one of the last few states that still has a death penalty.
Good old Texas. Rodney Reed was involved with a young lady. The young lady was married. So he was the side dude. She was cheating on her husband
Take that back. 30 states still have the death penalty.
She was cheating on her husband with Rodney Reed. Mm-hmm. This young lady, the young lady was murdered, and they accused Rodney Reed, and Rodney Reed has been in jail for a long time. When you start to get into some of the particulars of the case, the young lady's husband is a cop. And his name is, I forget his first name, but his last name is Pennell. So he's a cop. Apparently, at the time of this case, he should have been at least interrogated as a suspect or eliminated as a suspect, and naturally, that didn't occur.
Right.
This man later went on to do a 10-year bid in jail. We're talking about the husband still, Pennell. This gentleman later went on, Jimmy Fennell, not Pennell, Jimmy Fennell later went on to do a 10-year bid in jail because he has a history of sexual abuse, rape, assault, and abuse, period. And one of his victims came forward to share her experience, which was, this nigga, and this is just me freestyling right now because I don't remember everything that this young lady said. But her story was, he arrested me, he came to my car, he put a gun to my head, he pressed his dick up on me, he raped me, he went on about his business, told me he would kill me if I ever say anything to anybody. But I wasn't afraid of that. I did call the cops. And when I called the cops to report this, he was one of the officers that showed up.
Wow.
So that is Jimmy Fennell's history. He goes to jail for 10 years, comes home, and that's that. Rodney Reed is still in jail. This person hasn't been interrogated, investigated, any of that. He hasn't been eliminated as a suspect. The victim's family still, for the most part, stands behind Jimmy Pennell and looks at his sexual abuse and rape assault case as just a horrible mistake. And he's not capable of doing that, and so forth and so on. Meanwhile, Rodney Reed is just trying to come home and be a son to his mother, who I'm sure is getting ready to move on. He said that, actually, in an interview. I looked at all the Dr. Phil shit. He said he wants to come home to his kids, his grandkids. We don't need to tell you Rodney Reed's story. But he's been in there. He's been in there. Petitions have been signed. I think they have over how many signatures? I think now they have over 1 million signatures.
Yeah,
that is
sure
incorrect.
It's much more than that.
They have over 1 million signatures now.
He looks really young. How old is he?
In that picture. In this picture, he looks really young. He's much older now.
Well, that picture doesn't look old. That's why I asked.
No, that's not a current picture. But that's how long he's been in there. It's been about 20 years or something like that.
Yeah,
I think
he's
he's
16 or something, but yeah, anyway.
Yeah, he went in a long time ago. And He's 50. He's
Still
51
not
years old.
super old.
So listen, he's already been granted a stay of execution, I want to say in 2015. And now we are looking for him to be granted another one because no one deserves to lose their life over a crime that they did not commit. We have had too many cases of that, number one. And number two, it's way too easy to grant this gentleman a retrial. Mm-hmm. Like, no one has to die. You can do your due diligence and find out if he's indeed the person who's responsible for this heinous crime. And if so, y'all can get to y'all death penalty shit at some other time.
Right.
Yeah.
But for now, before you know all of the facts and before you really go about investigating this properly, no, this young man does not deserve to have a death date on November 19th or 25th. I can't even imagine what it would feel like to have a date set for your death.
Yeah, it's crazy.
So stand in support of Rodney Reed. Again, this case for me is a reflection of America. While the politicians are campaigning, it's just a lot of ugly shit in America. Don't get me started with this, but this case is really sad. It's unfortunate. Rodney Reed, we stand with you. We pray for you, and I hope that he gets off.
I do too.
Yeah.
I'm not into like the whole petition thing, but I actually did sign it.
I signed it.
Just to feel like I did, whatever I could do and do my part. But yeah, I signed it.
I signed it. I just can't imagine not being present for 20 years over some shit that I didn't do, and now my life is on the line.
Yeah.
And when you listen to the young man speak, he doesn't sound angry.
Yeah.
Like
or just the idea of finally being seen after 20 years.
You know what I always say?
And all this activism around what's going on now, and I'm sure with the Innocence Project there was stuff behind the scenes going on, but just now after 20 years when you've been saying, I'm innocent, and then the world finally listens to you after 20 years, that's also got to be a really odd feeling to some degree. They're like, I've been saying this.
Yeah, to add to this, I forgot to mention when I was explaining that over the years, a few people that have been involved with this case that have stood and spoken in the defense of Rodney Reed, they've all been either murdered or just disappeared somehow, or this guy has caught a bad break at every turn.
Yeah.
So I don't have anything to say. I'm watching this closely. Again, I pray for Rodney Reed. I hope he's able to come home and commence to living his life.
There's petitions at theinnocenceproject.org and change.org, and I'm sure probably other places. So if you want to get involved and sign the petition, there are some places for you to go.
Yeah, 100%.
Well, shit. I mean, say what you will about Kim. Kim Kardashian has had some success in this realm recently, and Kim is behind this one, and Kim has Trump in her back fucking pocket because he loves reality TV. So whether you like it or not, this might get done because of that. Just keeping it a buck.
Yeah. Hey.
Hopefully, people have reached out to the proper channels that they're supposed to, whatever the governor's, commissioners board. I don't know all the proper terms out there in Dallas, but some high-ranking officials have reached out trying to get a stay of execution and stop this from happening. So everybody, as you say your prayers tonight, please keep Rodney Reed inside of them, and I will update you as this continues. Somehow, I think that's everything.
Yeah,
I think we got.
Listen, stay tuned. Next podcast when we cover how will any of us enjoy Journals Part 2 with this whole. Y'all laughing. I am so serious. Y'all know that Journals from Justin Bieber was a hard album, and we can't listen to it no more, man.
And, hey,
it is what it is.
What are you going to tell us about Tom Brady?
Oh, we can save that for Friday, too.
Oh, okay.
All right.
Tom Brady, Justin Bieber. Y'all got to start answering for y'all white kings. And when I say y'all, when I say y'all, I mean more. that's the part.
Hey, Rory and Savon, they're all Patriots fans.
Y'all got to answer for that. Tom Brady said "nigga" on TV to a black dude, and the black dude was excited.
Yeah.
When did this happen? I feel like this would have been more of a story.
No, but your fucking pride and savior, fucking Tom Brady.
I feel like that would be a headline.
Is it old?
No, it was Sunday.
Oh, shit.
Oh, he didn't really say it?
No, he did say it. No, he said it. It's here. I have the recording.
Oh, man. I got to bring you here. They know you're my kryptonite. They got to bring you.
So he's looking at a black dude. He's looking
Cut it
at.
out, man. Cut it out.
Cut it out.
Let me hear that again.
I got you. Here we go. This is in the hallway of the game. He's approaching one of his black friends.
Ed Reed. One of the greatest safeties of all time.
Oh, yeah.
One of his black friends.
His opposition.
And he says, "Oh, they got to bring you here. They know you my kryptonite, nigga." Now,
Tom Brady did not
we're looking at Tom Brady. Is there another 12 on the Patriots? All right.
Oh, man. I got to bring you here. They know you're my kryptonite. They got to bring you.
That does not sound like Tom Brady, though.
That too sound
I hate Tom Brady, but
The only reason why it's tricky because you can't see his face.
It's not tricky.
No, you can't see his
More.
I got to bring you here. They know you're my kryptonite. They got to bring you.
face. Sounds crazy.
Yo, more.
Man, I'm not jacking that. We're not doing that.
We not.
No, we're not doing that. We're not doing that.
Yo, we have a lovely sleeper section coming up for y'all
We're not
right
doing
this
that.
second.
Only because you can't see Tom Brady's face because it's a dude that walks in front of him, and they might have played with the audio
you
a
are
little
a
bit.
fuck.
That's all I'm saying. I know how the
Holy
internet,
shit! You pulled out that they might have played with the audio.
You think Ed Reed is letting him say that he screamed it?
That's what I'm saying, man. Like, come on, man.
I'm watching it.
But you can't see his face, though.
I see everything.
Nah, you can't see
I
his
don't
face,
have to
bitch.
think.
Nah.
That's what I'm saying to y'all. Hey, we didn't have to think anymore when the
it again.
video came out.
Play
Solange
it
was kicking niggas in the elevator.
Play it again.
I played it 5 times. All right.
But you can't see his face. Look.
That's his face.
Look, you can't see what he says, allegedly. You can't even see
That
him,
does
man.
not
That don't even sound like his voice.
All right, y'all got it. Y'all got it. No, y'all got it. No, that wasn't Tom Brady. He didn't say nigga to Ed Reed. We didn't see the video. He didn't give him a hug afterward. Nah, I understand.
Yeah, no,
I understand. No, I understand. No, I understand. No, he didn't say that.
Tom was in the tunnel like he get that off.
That's what I'm saying. That sounds so crazy.
In the tunnel like, yo, like, nah, I can't see Tom getting that off like that.
Did you look? Look, it's right here.
Nah.
I gotta bring you here. They talking about kryptonite.
Come on, this is not funny.
That's crazy. Tom getting it off like that in the tunnel, man.
That's wild.
Come on, man. Ain't nobody even turn around like, yo, what he just said? Like,
So Saturday.
According to that audio, he screamed that in an NFL tunnel in front of Ed fucking Reed.
So Saturday, we can have an in-depth conversation about why our white goats.
yeah, comfortable saying it.
And that's not even really my conversation anymore, by the way, because we know why. So I don't care about that.
Mm-hmm.
It's the acceptance of it from a black person, from certain white people. Like Ed Reed didn't flinch.
He heard it before.
He hugged him.
Yeah.
They talked. That's where my conversation on this lies. Not that Tom Brady. Listen, Tom Brady, Justin Bieber, all these white dudes, when they get alone in their fucking closet, say nigger. Oh, that's my other conversation about it. The white people that are saying it as a term of endearment and adoration. Like Tom just looked like he did. Mm-hmm. But we can't have that conversation if y'all not going to acknowledge that we just saw a video of Tom Brady.
I just don't think it sounded like him.
Joe,
Well, who did it sound like to you?
It didn't sound like Tom Brady.
Well, who did it? If it didn't sound like
I
him,
don't know.
who might it have? You must have a voice in your head. If it wasn't Tom's
Muhammad
voice,
Sanu. I don't know.
that didn't sound like Muhammad Sanu.
I don't know what he sounds like either. I know what Tom Brady sounds like. He does a million interviews.
Somebody did this.
Somebody did that audio.
You know what?
You're not cool to me. You're not tough to me. You're not the measuring stick of what street niggas listen to.
Tom Brady?
Oh man, I gotta bring you here. They talking about kryptonite, nigga.
Tom Brady.
That sounds exactly like Tom Brady.
Who was laughing after that, though? Like, who was that laughing?
Friday, nigga
Joe?
recording.
Okay, all right. That was Joe laughing
Look at
after
the
that?
hug, though.
Yeah.
All right, if y'all don't want to get into it, man, we can't take this thing to the next
That's
level. Saturday,
shit, man.
Saturday, allow us to do some research, and we'll be back with Tory Lane's new hairline and Tom Brady saying nigga when all the Pat fans don't think he said it.
I hate the Pats.
And with that
Screaming
said,
that in a tunnel
listen,
is
bro,
nuts.
we'll get there on Saturday. It's a video of it. We don't have to imagine.
Tom Brady screaming that in an NFL tunnel. Tom Brady did not.
Oh, please. He deflated the balls.
he did do that.
Equivalent.
Yeah, and spied.
Yeah.
That's definitely an equivalent.
And he spied.
Oh, now you downplaying him saying nigga.
No, quite the opposite. I'm
All right, you know
downplaying-
what, man? We got sleepers, man. I ain't worried about it.
Downplaying deflating balls when everyone else does it.
All right. These guys don't want to talk about their Lord and Savior, Tom Brady, using racial slurs.
I don't watch football, so hey.
Look.
I don't.
We just watched football
You
with
don't
you.
watch football. Rory hasn't heard Chance. I'm playing a sleeper,
That's cool,
and we're
Mo.
getting the fuck out of here. Parks is great. Off their project. We assume that's where it's from, Parks.
Thanks.
Where they put music.
Secrets
out.
and Escapes is the project.
There
Great.
you go. Give
Yeah.
the people some information.
Yeah.
You failed to tell us what was important this week.
You're right. I got a list right now if you want to hit it, but it's kind of late in the show.
Slating the show. Save it for Saturday.
Save it for the Saturday pod.
Maybe it'll still be important then.
Yeah, it will.
What's up, man? How's everybody feeling? Y'all good? Good podcast today. Savon, STD, you good?
ain't say a word the whole pod.
Word.
Mo, what's up? You all right?
I'm good.
Y'all got any fun plans for the week?
I think me and Maul might be a little mixy in L.A. together, i.e. me land and he not answer my text messages.
Rory, Mo don't fuck with you.
I know.
You,
Yeah, Joe, stop trying to paint.
I'm aware.
Me and Rory have hung out plenty of times.
No, Maul's my guy.
I've hung out with mad dudes I don't fuck with.
That's crazy on your part.
No, it's
I don't
not.
do
You've
that.
hung out with dudes you don't fuck with before.
You have.
That's happened.
Everyone
it's
has.
casually. I'm not saying you planned it, but you have.
If they're in the same spot, that's not hanging out with them. No. Hanging out is when we prepared it, like we plan to link up with each other.
Are you gonna hang out with Rory in LA or no?
Yeah,
No, you're not.
I am.
You're not.
Why are you saying I'm not?
Because you're not.
I am.
Because you hate Rory.
Why are you trying to paint that?
All right, figured it, man. All right. Great podcast. Listen, thank you guys for listening. Remember, life is a series of moments and moments pass, so let's make this one last as if it's all we have. Until the next time, farewell, I bid you adieu. Hasta la vista. Oh, I did go see Terminator.
Oh, how was it?
I hated it.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
They made a way better trailer. Way better
I
trailer.
just told you I gotta go see The Irishman. I can't wait for Netflix.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
no, I gotta see
find
that.
it there.
You can wait.
Definitely gotta see that.
How long is it before it goes to Netflix?
The
Right
26th.
before
the end of the
Christmas?
month.
I mean,
The
right
20
before Thanksgiving.
Oh, so it's like a
I think-
month in theaters, and
Yeah.
then maybe I'll go to the theaters.
Guys, I
Nah,
just said.
I could-
I just said. Never mind.
November 26th.
It's cool.
No, 27
no.
pizza.
Netflix. Yeah, Christmas.
Y'all could wait till the 27th.
Thanksgiving.
Oh, so it's not a month.
No.
Yeah, it's in November.
It's in November, the end of the month.
Oh, I'll wait. Yeah.
Yeah, it's then. November
wait.
27th.
I'll
Fine.
I'm not waiting.
That's a movie that I probably would rather see at home. Like certain shit you want to see in the theater, certain shit you want to see at home.
I don't want to see shit
I'm gonna
really
watch
in
it
the
at
theater
home, too.
that is
But I wanna
not an
see it now.
action movie.
Yo, Netflix has a lot of shitty shit on their shit right now. Like, honestly, and we'll talk about that Saturday, too, but I was just telling somebody, I haven't opened Netflix in a while and just been glued to
I found a couple
something
things that
there.
are kind of good. There's a show called Explained. It's like little 18-minute episodes about like
That show's been good.
it's really good.
That show's been good. Nothing new for them.
I was disappointed in Dolomite.
That's not driving the streams, and I didn't watch Dolomite.
I didn't watch the old
I
one
was
yet.
disappointed.
But from the trailer, I thought I might be disappointed
I was a little
in
disappointed.
Dolomite.
I didn't see it yet.
I was a little
I'll probably watch it. Their comedy specials are still usually pretty good. They haven't had a good series.
You know
in a
what?
while.
I'll smoke and watch it again. Maybe that'll help.
Yeah.
Sometimes that helps.
Yeah.
All right, so we are getting out of here. Until the next time, remember that girl is not cute. She's young. She's not thick. She's on her tippy toes. She doesn't have hips. She's sitting on a bed or a sink or some type of flat surface. That's not woman's intuition. She went through your phone. She's not healing. She's hoeing. She doesn't have a sense of humor. She grew up with brothers. And last but not least, that woman is not protecting her peace. She is avoiding accountability, failing to realize how her actions have a negative effect on not only her life, but other lives as well. And with that said, remember that dude is not working a double. He slept at her place. He doesn't have a lot on his mind. She found out about you. He's not asking where you at. He's calculating how much time he has to get home. Work hasn't been slow for a few weeks. He's unemployed. He doesn't see things your way. His car is in your name. That's not an echo in his house. He's in the bathroom. And last but certainly not least, he is not fighting demons.
They
Bitch.
just told him no hats allowed in the club.
Which is that's something.
And
to
his
beef
hair,
about.
his hairline could be a demon.
That's something to beef
Yeah.
about, man. A few times niggas went to the club without the Chris shape up here, go to bounce in the front. Want to point me to the hat box. Ain't like I'm gonna ever get my hat out the box.
Nah,
you
it's
never
over.
the hat and once
lighter-
your hat or lighter go in the box,
It's over.
You never see it again.
Yeah.
No.
Never see it again. Listen, had a great time with you guys. Can't wait to talk to y'all on Saturday. Until next time, I bid you adieu.
Nah, give me a Sean Price freestyle line. Joey is the reason they checked the lining in your fitted.
Parks.
I remember that freestyle.
I didn't think about it like that.
Oh,
That's
now
all.
you think
Now
about it
I
like that?
understand.
But I was the reason.
Okay. I'm not arguing. You got it, bro. You wrote it.
That's an ironic line to come
As
back
he
in
says,
on.
I'm not as street as you.
Well, he didn't say what was in the lining of the fitted. He didn't say what was in the lining of the fitted. It could have just.
Coke.
Shut
Couldn't
up,
have been
Parks.
couldn't have been a razor.